should probably put the Twitch dashboard up on my tabletto.
How could you be so heartless?
Yeah.
Oh. How could you be so heartless?
How could you be so Dr. Evil?
Tyler, you're
You
bringing
better
out a side
know
of me that I don't know.
When you're talking to me, though, bringing out a side of me that I don't know.
all around the world.
You're fired. You're just extremely fired.
Hi, welcome to Twitch Your Own Adventure.
No.
Coming to you live from Rook and
too bad
Road
for
Board Game
everyone.
Pub
Oh,
in Bellingham, Washington.
It sounds like a tuba going. "Boing."
Womp womp. So yeah, my name is Tyler. I'm the host and game master. Oh, this is actually a lot better. Like not having to look all the way up and
Yeah,
like be
only
weird. Now I can
halfway,
just
that's
look
right.
right
We don't
there.
have to do, like,
Yeah, Melanie. Melanie
I
put.
brought in a clamp.
Yeah, she brought in a clamp and she clamped the camera angle down so it's
Look
less,
at that
horribly,
DIY.
horribly harsh than it has been for the past
Cover
half
your
a year.
mouth like you got SARS.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, my name's Tyler. I'm the host and GM. I'm joined again, like every day,
Wow.
by
What are you gonna do about that?
what?
Being joined every day with the same person?
Oh, by the same three people, pretty much.
Every
well, I'm
day?
joined every week, every
Yeah.
day of us doing this.
Look, man.
What? I'm looking.
Never mind.
Okay.
Continue.
All right. Yeah, I'm joined by Melanie. How you doing, Mel?
Talking to the microphone.
I've got ice cream now. And
Well-
not ice cream, I mean dessert.
Yeah. Close enough.
I'm doing okay.
That's fine. I'm
I
also.
got a new phone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy. Welcome to the Tech Cast.
Yeah.
Podcasting.
Yeah, I'm going to be unboxing this
Yeah.
the
Otter
Tyler's
iPhone
Box.
6.
old phone.
My old
James
iPhone
phone.
6. Yeah.
Welcome to 7-year-old unboxing. Please excuse me. I'm going to unbox my new Palm Pilot. It's going to be sick.
Oh man,
Please
I'm
enjoy.
excited to unbox all these
15.
blackberries we have under the table.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm joined also by Charlie.
That's me.
How you doing, Chuck?
Yep.
Cool. Dope.
That's
And-
how I'm doing.
Okay.
Lovely.
And then I'm also joined by a very loud tie-dye shirt sitting right next to me, who is over the body of Riley. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fine, but I've got to come clean about something. I've been holding this close to my chest for a while.
Okay.
I've been lying to my friends and our fans about
I-
this, and it's time to come clean.
Don't want to know.
Fellas, I don't think the Venom movie is going to be very good.
Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow, I'd
That's a
say.
nuclear take.
Yeah.
What drove you to this mad conclusion?
Yeah. Yeah. What makes you say these
Is it
harsh
the part where
words?
the trailer was bad?
It's kind of the everything.
or the part where the trailer was bad?
Venom worked so well the first time he was in theaters.
If I had a modicum of editing skills,
You
I'd
don't.
edit the I know, I don't.
Okay.
That's why I said if.
A modicum.
If I had any sort of
Looks like
skills
the
It's
with
actual
editing,
the actual joke
then
here.
I would change the scene where he says we are Venom. It's like we are, and then cut to the Bye Bye Man and the end of the Bye Bye Man trailer.
Like I said, what this boils down to, the actual joke you're trying to make here is this looks like I made it,
yeah,
which it does.
yeah.
It does look like you
Except
made
I
it.
watched something that you would make, Charlie.
I thought, I
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
figured
saying.
that Suicide Squad was kind of a cautionary tale of
Well,
superhero
no,
movies
I
and
did
not
make that. That was me.
not a guidebook.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm unfamiliar with this trailer.
Good.
Yeah, I really like Tom Hardy in things that he does, but
Fun fact? You want a fun fact?
Yeah.
To save us?
Yes.
I went on a first date to Suicide Squad.
That's right.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say you went on a first date with Tom Hardy.
You
So,
go on a
yeah.
second
I
date?
didn't.
Whoa, Charlie Dish. Why didn't you?
No.
He
tell
actually-
me?
The second date
went
plans with
to-
that person for Venom.
You
That
went to see
person?
Mad Max
No.
Fury Road with Tom Hardy. He's a huge
Certainly not for
narcissist.
Venom.
Oh man. Well, I
Bummer.
mean,
What game are we playing today?
yeah.
Kimberly?
So this is going to be. So we did an episode that I called Core Mechanics a couple weeks back, where we played rock paper scissors. That was when we had Linnea on the show.
That was fun.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing a second episode of that. This time with a different rule set.
Ooh.
We're set in space times, in the far, far future of space. And
Is
we'll go
space it's just a place. I don't.
the future of space.
Okay.
Space is future.
Oh, all right.
We're not fantasy space. We're not Star Wars. This is actually more accurately Star Trek. None of us are really Star Trek fans, so this is going to be great.
No.
I think
y'all are.
We are just going to fumble buck our way.
I
through
think
this.
we decided on the setting as a joke. So
Oh yeah, we were joking the entire time.
yeah, you were like,
Alex was going to join us, and I know he probably would have been the best at lampooning it.
I'm sure he would have, but as of right now, we have the lesser people. We don't have Alex.
The lesser
I love
ginger.
it when
Yeah.
Alex ruins things.
What are you implying?
No. You love it when Alex ruins things. You said.
My name is Snack Pail the Robot.
Wait, you changed it.
Lunch break. Lunch break.
No, Snack Pail.
Snack pail.
Are they
Okay.
sure that's giving us his character's actual name?
Not
Oh
actually,
no. All right. Yeah. Well, let's why don't I do the opening crawl without further ado, and then we can go into introducing our characters.
Muscle it out.
Love it.
So.
In a
You.
world. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. All right.
No, I'm good.
We getting the yucks out, or we okay?
We're good. We're good.
You are the officer. I knew it was gonna happen.
going to do
I
it.
know. I
The
know.
longer you waited, the worse it got. Anyway, continue your stupid diatribe about whatever.
If I don't front load the information, no one will know what is going on.
I still
right,
don't know what's going
Now
on.
you never
Tyler,
know what's happening.
Show us your front butt, Tyler. Come on.
Thank you. My
Get that football out, my boy.
yeah, my fupa. All right.
Fupa.
You are the officers of the UFV Baltic, a modestly sized space vessel of the United Federation of Planets.
Are we fragmented on the inside?
Yeah, I mean, emotionally, yes.
We're the Baltic, so like
Yeah. I mean, like it. You know.
kind of a thing.
Yeah. Humanity, being the recently elected leaders of the Federation, have
Stand
recently
up,
added many Earth-made vessels to its fleet, with yours being one of them.
Nice.
Yeah. For your first official Federation mission, you are assigned to transport the Elvian diplomat, Arkol Deligos.
Is this an elf or just Elvian? It's
That's what I was gonna
The
say.
Elvians are an alien race.
Okay.
They're long-lived, very beautiful, very tall.
And they remind
Like
us
elves?
perhaps of the elves of our culture on Earth of fantasy.
Yes.
From the Will
yes.
Ferrell movie.
Perhaps they had
They all
come.
look like Will Ferrell.
Yeah, perhaps they had come to our
Beautiful
planet
call.
many years ago and inspired
Perhaps
the elves
it's
of
entirely
past.
possible.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
You know, no one can.
No.
So you're assigned to transport this Elvian diplomat to a drop-off point in the no man's land between Federation space and the Krog Empire.
Ooh.
The Krogs, a strong reptilian race, have been at war with their neighbors, the Slugmos Collective, for many
Oh.
years.
Do you think the slugmos are based off of
slugmos.
slugs?
No. They actually kind of, oddly enough, don't look like slugs, but they in fact look like pterodactyls. It's really weird.
Yeah, and it's a weird translation
It's,
thing.
it's
yeah.
a reptile thing.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
So
One might call it
the
a reptile dysfunction.
they've been fighting each other for many years, but the fighting has eased over the recent months, and an uneasy peace has befallen the two rival space nations. As a unifying force in the galaxy, the United Federation has been called in to intermediate the peace negotiations. It is your mission to safely drop the diplomat off at the rendezvous point, where he will board the UFV Elehweve, there we go, which means strength and unity in Elvian.
It doesn't mean eggs. It doesn't mean the egg.
I wrote this like 2 months ago.
I'm pretty sure that means the egg.
Elehweve.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble with reptile dysfunction right now. I'm like a whole joke back, and I'm just not.
He's the only one that calls you.
I heard it. I just blatantly ignored it. So do we want to go back to a reptile?
Charlie
No,
all
I don't.
alone at the bottom of a well.
I'm just upset. That's all.
I
Those
want
who
them to
are
kill the
those who stay behind are left behind.
Yeah, continue your story about
eggs.
Eggs. It's
Egg Creek Hill.
Elehweve.
Noir.
ELHE.
The
I actually
HMS Rancho Swim.
don't know
Yeah,
how I
that's not
pronounced
what it's
it.
Just wear us.
I don't know how I pronounced this originally,
Ooh.
but we'll see. The Federation.
LA law, got it.
So
Look at the paper, Melanie.
don't look behind the screen.
Eluve?
Elehweve.
Backing yourself into a creepy
I
guy's
know.
corner. What
Yeah.
do you do?
Yeah.
That is eggs. That is egg.
Huevos Rancheros, the Huevos.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's not the angle I was expecting, but okay.
Yeah.
I
It's
was
the
expecting it the whole time.
it's the Federation's flagship diplomacy vessel.
Is there a flag on it, or is it just?
I would imagine so. It is a
We're in space. What's the point of a flag?
well, it's painted on the side.
It's not really a flag then. It's just a.
Well, it's still a
picture.
flag. I mean, do you think that when you put a flag patch on your on a military uniform, it's no longer a flag? Or if
Yeah,
you,
it's a patch with a pattern on it.
yeah. What's the pattern?
We can't help you if
Pattern
you
is,
don't tell
it
us
looks
what's wrong.
like the same pattern that's on the American flag.
Yeah. what would you call it though? For ease of use, like
Chuck,
just call
what's
it
happening
patch.
right
Yeah.
now
My-
for you?
My American
At
patch.
home?
your American patch.
Charlie, are you upset that Kanye won't return your call?
No, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed.
Mad.
Oh man.
So
So yeah, after you drop off the diplomat to this
I hit him up on FaceTime. It was kind of a thing.
Yeah. Okay. The El Jefe will then take the diplomat to the peace talks, marking
The
your
nine?
mission a success. What?
El Nueve?
No, El Jefe.
Oh.
it is
Like
not
the nine.
spelled like anything remotely Spanish.
Are you
No,
saying
it
that
doesn't.
shit's
It's
wavy right
spelled
now?
Elven. It's spelled Eldar, like so.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure if I had the font for it,
Eldar are
or
pretty
you know, okay.
wavy, so that makes
That's
sense.
true. They have a
If
lot
you
of
were more
waviness.
sober when you wrote this.
Yeah, no, I was
it would've
probably
gone
very in a different
When You're
headspace.
Sober,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
favorite song by whatever.
So
above the normal headspace.
Are we
you could
ready?
say.
we start our journey at Waypoint Station, just above the
Yes,
planet.
Station Waypoint, my favorite place.
Waypoint Station, just above the planet Calahay, where Arkal de Ligos has just boarded the UFV Baltic. So, now that it took us like 10 minutes to get through that opening
Whose
crawl,
fault was that?
all
Okay,
of yours,
all
of yours.
Yes, not the
We're
person who can't
doing
remember the name
a
of his
lot
goddamn
of
fantasy show.
Oh my God.
self-deprecating humor,
Yeah.
and it's okay sometimes. We're doing a lot of it.
Let's be nicer.
To us.
No.
Now that we're all in agreement.
Precisely.
I'd like to.
I have my character.
Yeah, let's go around the circle and
right.
and name our characters. Why don't we go? Let's start with Riley this time.
Okay.
We always
Tell me, who are you?
My character's name is Spunk Me Hard 9 to 5. Tyler, come back. Tyler, come back. No.
Are you ready to play? Are you ready to play
Yes.
the game? Ready
Yes.
to play
Can
fair?
we?
Yes.
Are we? Thank you,
Yes.
my liege,
His
for
name is
your
actually,
permission.
His name's actually Sonny Thundersheds, and he
Yep.
is the helmsman aboard the. How do you pronounce our ship?
The Baltic?
Aboard the Baltic, right?
The one actual word that I did.
The
The Baltic.
So, yeah. So the way that Tyler put together this game is that we each chose a stat to put a die in.
don't.
No.
What?
That's not you. That's him.
You
I'm just
listen-
saying my main die is helm because
Okay,
I'm the guy
then
driving this.
just
bus.
say
but
that
just
you are
say
the
my-
pilot.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
I'm
just
saying.
the
all you have to-
pilot.
then
Just say
close
I'm the pilot.
your
Close
little-
your dumb
your
thing.
little
No,
I will not.
Bible
He
study
can keep it
notebook
open.
with 1 Corinthians open right now. Close that shit. Just say you're the pilot. The end.
And
Role
stop acting
playing.
like you didn't just get that for free on campus.
He didn't. That's
This
a
notebook?
moleskin notebook.
No,
That's
it was
like
a joke.
$20
It was a
notebook.
joke about
Oh, I mean, even I know that costs money. That's why I don't buy them.
whatever.
Okay, I've introduced my character.
All
Did
right,
you?
that was
I'm
good.
done
What's your
talking
character's
for a
name again?
while.
We
Sunny Thundersheds.
Sunny
We all
Thundersheds.
just send it upon him.
Helmsman Thundersheds.
Skin flesh fudge pork? What?
Well, now I have completely forgotten what the original name
Do you, want
was.
me
Saying?
do you want me to go back to Spunk Me Hard 9 to 5? Because I think you can remember that one.
No, that's the next
Thunder-
Bond
Thunder
Bond
Fudge.
I
girl.
keep calling you skin flesh.
Thunder Pledge?
It's Sunny.
Sunny
Thunder Pledge?
Sunny
Thunder Thighs.
Thunder Thighs.
Thunder bust dunker buster? Got
Thunder
it.
Sheds.
Does anybody want to hear about my character?
Yeah, it's exactly what we.
Less and less by the
Fine. Why
minute.
don't
No,
you just
that's
go
all I
before me
wanted.
then?
It's
No.
you.
Let's go, Mel. Let's hear
Hey,
your
guys.
character.
How you, girly?
My name is Adam Savage. And,
Okay, you can't.
Oh,
all
that's
right.
why you were asking about him. Okay.
and
Is he cool? Will I get in trouble? If
Yeah,
I
well,
say
I was
his
like-
name randomly.
before the stream started, I asked if he was a
Oh.
sex scrim just to cover
No.
my ass.
Oh.
Hey guys, I'm Adam Savage. Most of the people on the ship just know me as the science
Naruto.
guy.
Yeah.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
And or Naruto. Nobody has bothered to learn my name, which is okay. That's fine. I am Adam Savage of the hit show Mythbusters, but
far in the future and on a spaceship.
but I am, more accurately,
Hasn't
I'm one of his
Mythbusters
clone
ended by this
descendants.
Yeah, Mythbusters has ended by this point in our timeline.
Like right now.
Done now.
Oh.
Super over.
Now they do White Rabbit.
The White Rabbit Project,
I don't
but that's
really
just
like
the that's
going
just
to
the
that
Project
three.
White Rabbit.
That's just the three
The lessers.
low time,
Amigos,
yeah,
yeah.
small time guys.
Yeah. Wait, is Carrie on that show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carrie's on the show.
Tori
her.
Belleci,
She is-
Carrie
she is good on the
Heinen,
show.
not Carrie Heinen, Carrie. What's her last name?
Underwood.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that, and that's still not right. I just like that answer. Brown? I think there's a B there. Whatever.
Grant Imahara is
Yeah,
the
I
the
know
other
Grant
guy.
know
Imahara, we
Grant.
know who he is.
Grant
yeah.
Tori Belleci.
And Tori.
Tori
Who's the
Belleci.
dude Tori? but
Yes,
Tori
very
and I-
Italian
yeah.
name.
Boopa de Beppa.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we've had fun here today.
I'm just
Welcome to Mythbuster or Mythcast, where we talk
oh.
about the people
to
on
We just want
Mythbusters.
to we want
Yeah.
to we want
We
to
myth you,
double check
Mythbusters.
the facts on MythBusters. We're just like kind of
Can
coming
we get,
over
can we
it
get a double
again.
check? Can we get our tech guy on this? Do some research.
Hey, Chuck, what's your? Oh, by the
Tell
way,
me.
I main science.
Yeah, you're the science person.
oh, science officer.
Yes.
What's your name again?
Adam Savage or Naruto or Science Guy.
Thunder
I'm gonna
Thighs and
strictly
Naruto.
call you
Got it.
Naruto.
Thunder Thighs and Science Guys.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thunder Thighs and Cyanide.
Cyanide and Thunder Thighs.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'll respond to
My favorite
anything.
band.
My
That's my
parents
webcomic,
didn't know my
right?
name
Yeah.
either.
All right.
Who?
Who are
Oh,
you?
my character's name. My name is Drax M. Sklounced. I'm the security detail on
yeah?
the ship. I make sure that everything is ship shape. Top order. It's important,
Of course.
as always.
Yeah.
I don't got not a lot of brains happening up here in the old noodle, so I'm role playing myself. The main thing you don't want is me to drive the ship. That's a problem.
Okay.
That's an issue.
That's good to know.
I can throw some shit at science. I actually have a weird fascination with biology, and I can get my way around a mop and bucket. So I guess I'm an engineer. But ultimately, I'm a security detail. I'm here
Okay.
to make sure that shit is on lock.
Cool. That
Especially
name
around Naruto and Thunder Thighs over
that
here.
name sounds it doesn't sound very human. Are you the resident alien on the ship?
Yes,
Oh, excellent.
I'm a big, semi-reptilian, hulking. I'm like 8'2".
Wow. Yeah.
give or
Big
take.
guy.
No
big guy.
tail, but
Wow.
reptilian in
It must
appearance.
be really
You
crowded
don't know
for
where
you in
I'm
this
from,
ship.
and you don't know the native language I speak, but I can kind of fork my way through basic.
Right.
That's, why my
fair.
name is Drax.
I'm very small. I can fit through anything because I am Adam.
Adam,
What is that? Is
Adam
that a-
Savage is
that
not
a thing?
super
No,
small.
he's a pretty normal-sized dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you playing?
Did you do your research
am-
before this role?
Are you playing the character, or are you? You know, he's the one without the beret, right?
Right. And Jamie's the taller one.
With the beret, yeah, and the walrus mustache.
Yeah, the walrus
so
stash.
Adam would be the shorter one, and therefore the short person.
But he's not small. He's a
quite
normal-sized guy.
short.
You know what?
Okay,
I think
Google.
we can. Yeah, we can
Is
fix
he
this.
as-
How
Tall.
tall is Adam Savage? 5'11", the most
5'11".
average fucking height on planet Earth.
That's 2 inches taller than me.
Yeah.
Great.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Remember,
You've
I'm a
upgraded.
descendant, and as we all know, descendants just get shorter and shorter as you go along. That's how evolution
Also
works.
not
People just keep getting shorter.
true either. Yo, Thunder Thighs,
I'm 5'2".
our science officer, right?
Yeah.
I'm a 5'2" Adam Savage.
I don't
Kill
think
her.
I don't think
Like,
think she
really.
knows shit.
I don't think she.
I know science.
Also, I'm really glad that we figured out how to communicate, even though you just speak in.
I go like.
I agree,
I heard a lot
Drax.
more
She
growling,
is
yeah.
full of shit.
I would like to
Occasionally
play
you
the
just
game
go,
now.
and you're like, excuse me, and I'm like,
What?
Do we have the dude on our ship?
Oh.
Yeah. So
Point.
No, Drax, we can't just bomb them. That's too drastic.
you the three of you are actually
It's too
standing.
drastic.
Come on. It's 3018. We can't say that.
You guys are all standing at the airlock, the docking port.
Benihana's.
Yes, the Benihana's on the ship. Yeah.
They've expanded their empire.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
The Benihana's empire. they're warrior chefs.
We just finished our mission on the USG Benihana.
Yeah, pretty much. So you guys are watching as the docking port latches on to the airlock and exactly.
Ka-chum. Ka-chum. There's like 8 things
Yeah.
for Ka-chum to lock onto.
Yeah, but they happen at like different intervals. Yeah. Ka-chung, ka-chung, ka-chung,
Why is it a klaxon?
ka-chung.
I don't know.
Okay.
And then as the airlock doors open.
And then a big red carpet rolls out.
Yeah, and then trumpets begin to play.
No, but into our ship.
Yeah.
Not out from our ship, but
Yeah,
into our ship.
into your ship.
But
Yeah.
there's nobody there.
Yeah, steam and confetti and walking
You hear
through.
Final Countdown playing over the sound
But
speaker.
nobody's walking down the road. We wait about 7 minutes for the song to end,
Yeah.
and then we walk out.
And
While
then
you
everyone's
guys
quiet.
finish this bit, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Oh,
Wow.
I was just about to actually
Didn't make
start
it
the
right.
game.
Great.
You're
happen.
just about to start there. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to the game.
And so yeah, down the gangplank walks a very very tall, elegant looking gentleman. He wears a very nice suit. You see, this is he has very sharp, angular features.
I grunt at his general direction.
He gives a bit of a curt bow to you three.
I don't bow back
It's fine.
My name's not Kurt.
It's also fine.
actively. Both not Kurt and not bowing.
He says, "Good day, crew of the Baltic.
I
am."
growl again.
Oh wow,
He's
my.
I don't know how to do social
Tall.
cues or conversation, so I
Drax
just sort
to
of
roll the
grunt
newspaper.
at the tail end of everything that he says.
Okay. He says, "Very okay. Well, I'm going to talk to these two and not
That's a
to
good
you."
move.
Oh,
Drax, stop that.
my name is Arkel Deligos.
R. Kelly?
For real.
Arkel Deligos.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Urkel.
Oh boy, I can tell this is going to be a great short little mission we're going to be on,
Did
isn't
you do
it?
that?
Yes, I am the diplomat. You shall be taking me to the rendezvous point, correct? All right. Well, without further ado, why don't you show me to your bridge so we may get started.
Aren't we on the bridge?
No,
No.
we're
No,
at the
we're out in front of the
airlock.
bridge.
Why would you?
Back
The bridge is-
to my lab, I guess.
You just walk back to the science lab. just
You
just
announce
turn
it
around
aloud.
and walk
You're
away.
like, We're not
Or
on
do
the bridge. Back to my lab.
Back to my lab.
But then you don't move. You just
That's
follow with everyone.
precisely the
And then you just say,
joke.
"Excellent."
Thanks for unpacking it, guys.
You're welcome.
Anyway, I
Anywho.
lead the diplomat on board the ship.
Ah, yes.
So once again, I'm stuck being the responsible person.
Yes. He says,
That'll learn you.
you must be the captain, mustn't you?"
I guess I must be.
He's the
Drax?
pilot.
Stop it. No. No. Go watch your Judge Judy.
So it would
I only like
interest
Night
you to
Court.
know that Drax is a fully
There's
functioning
only one tape on this
adult.
stupid ship.
I'm so
being.
glad that you guys have such a well-funded special education program in
Not
your
even
ships.
close to that. He's
Oh.
Regular
absolutely
education?
a regular ass dude.
Well, lizard kind of.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not regular at all. Big lizard.
It's not
man.
like the other dudes.
I'm Tyler's Edge of the Empire
You
character
can walk through walls
with a funny last name.
Yeah. Drax.
jokes.
Them's clowns. Yeah. So you guys
Pull out
walk.
my vibroblade.
Wait,
put it
hold
back.
on.
Okay. You guys are like he's getting
I pull it out.
our
Not to
call.
worry, sir. I know Drax puts you a little on edge. That's the point.
Well,
He's
this is my-
security.
Oh yes, I'm glad that your security
This is my
officer is
science
meant
lab,
to
Q.
escalate the situation.
I'm gonna
No,
go
no.
to the.
You go to the science lab.
VHS.
I have to pee.
Okay,
so.
go to the science lab.
He focuses on security, all right?
Okay.
Right now, he might make you feel insecure, but if anything should happen, the people that are trying to cause any trouble on here are the ones that should feel insecure. So,
That's when I say,
so don't cause any trouble.
Okay.
Don't touch his Night Court VHS.
I don't even know what a VHS is.
I point at the VHS player and I go,
You're on the bridge, and
I
there's
don't
just
like
there's a CRT TV
yeah,
and a
if you have anyone
VHS.
touching it, I don't like it. I don't
Okay.
like it at all.
You took out one of the control panels that like is at your station and shoved a TV into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
It's the oxidization unit, the oxygen unit. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Not an oxidization. It's the oxygen unit, and I ripped it out because
Who needs it?
I'll just leave my door open.
Just
Then people can watch Night Court with me.
Yeah.
Duh.
I hand Drax a VHS of the first season of Pokemon that I picked up from the station and shoo him out the door.
I throw the tape on the floor because it's not Night Court.
He only likes Night Court
I like Night Court and Frasier. Those are the two shows I like.
and sometimes Dot Hack, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but that's we don't talk about Dot Hack.
yeah. So you guys walk him to the bridge semi-threateningly, and you make it to the bridge of your ship, the Baltic. It's not super big.
It's fragmented.
Yeah. Well, no, but I get the joke again.
Small.
The Baltics
Broken.
are a fragmented region of
still- Yeah.
Eastern Europe. It's
Yeah.
important to.
Yeah, it is. There's
Okay,
a lot of
that's all.
wars that happen
That's
there.
all I had.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, you're on the bridge. You can see a couple of deck officers are making the necessary adjustments for your trip. You see one of them as you enter. They say, "Helmsman on deck," and they all kind of stand and turn to you
the
and
salute thing.
and do the salute, and then they go back to about their business once you
At
salute
ease.
back.
I don't think you can say that.
I just did.
I know, but I don't think you're supposed
One
to.
of the one of the ensigns turns to the two of you and says, "We are just about ready to go into fast space, sirs. Ready to take the diplomat to his destination."
Fast space, eh?
Yes, that is the space that makes us go fast.
How fast does it go?
Oh, very fast.
Give me an estimate.
Okay, so you know how fast you can go normally?
Yeah.
Faster than that.
That sounds incredibly dangerous.
That's why we need a skilled helmsman.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the name of our diplomat again?
Arcal de Ligos.
All right. Ensign, as soon as we're out of fast space, make sure Mr. Deligos here gets all the ice cream he can eat.
Can do, sir. Yes. Very good.
Hey everybody! Hey you guys, I'm back. I'm over here. I've discovered the cure for space fever.
Adam, you need to buckle up. We're about to go into fast
Oh,
space. Adam,
Wow.
fast space.
I
You
don't
need to
buckle up.
I sit down on the floor. I pull a seatbelt out of the floor,
floor?
and I kind of like, it's like a dog seatbelt.
Talk to them.
It's like a dog seatbelt, like an extension of
Yeah,
a seat.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I just like pull it out. It's like I knew exactly what it was. When I was
You're ready. You're ready to go. All right.
I stand in place because I am sturdy.
Drax, remember
Excellent.
that Night Court episode on driving safety?
Yeah, that Night Court episode on driving safety.
You
That
remember?
didn't
Do you
exist
just
and didn't happen.
do you just keep giving them VHSs that then you just call them Night Court?
I've been watching that commercial, that N64 commercial with Mario where he comes to life and jumps out of the TV and drinks all the milk at that kid's house.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that's Night Court.
I hope they catch that Mario. He's a very bad guy.
Good criminal.
Yeah.
Jumping out of TVs, that's no good.
Oh yeah, Drax is watching his favorite episode of Night Court. It's just Wild Wild West.
and we have gone
Really
into
good
hyperspace.
episode.
Fast space.
It's a
Big boy
season
space.
finale.
Yeah. That's actually
I pull
it
out my
requires
road
Hour and a
trip
half.
bingo.
it requires
Nothing
the
but wonderful
helmsman
April
to
Fool's
go
jokes.
into fast space. Oh boy.
Sorry, I'm thinking about Wild Wild West now.
Hey bud.
Damn.
Could you,
Why wasn't
pay
this a Wild
attention?
Wild West
I'm paying
RPG? I'm
attention.
such an idiot.
You
I
tell
was in
me.
the back.
We'll play Deadlands soon, which
That's
is
not the same.
it's Wild Wild West basically, except for it's got a nice underlying race,
Tyler.
kind of semi-race. Yeah, what's up? Oh, right. So the ensign, one of the ensigns says, "Ready when you are, sir."
All right, prepare to send it to fast space.
All right. You have control, sir. You have the helm.
All right, and I walk up to the steering wheel like out of a pirate ship.
Yeah. It's kind of pirate ship size.
You got a
All
big
right, and
fucking
I
wheel.
spin it.
And the ship turns and crashes into the station.
It's not actually
Oh.
attached to anything. I
Okay.
spin it, and then go to my actual controls.
You
right
sit
next
down,
to it.
sit down at the tiny controls.
Okay.
Like,
Where
we're
they're
gonna
like
go. It's
small
still
enough that they're
spinning
behind
and
Yeah.
you're
the
like
wheel.
powering it up.
So if it was like you were looking at it cinematically, you just see me spinning the wheel, and then I just.
And
You
you
just
lean
sit
to your
down
first officer and you
While
say,
the-
"You
while
know
the
I'm a
cameras are on
tactile
me."
learner. I need to have this here,"
It calms me.
which is fair.
So I'm going to need you to roll for helm.
All
And
right.
so how the dice mechanic works in this game. So these all the characters have 4 specific stats characteristics. They are science, engineering, security, and helm. And they each have a die value assigned to it. There's a D4, a D6, a D8, and a D10. And I asked them to each assign one of those die values to each of the different characteristics
Without repetitions.
without repetition. And so the smaller the die value, the more proficient they are at this skill. And the reason for this is that when they roll, they call out what number they think they are going to roll. And if they are within 1, so like say you call out, you're rolling a d6, you say you're going to roll a 4, and you roll a 5, that or a 3, that is a partial success. So you succeed, but something bad might happen. If you get the number, you succeed critically. Nothing bad happens. Something good might happen. And if you get any other number, you fail. Which is why a D4 can be very good. You only have potentially one chance of failure.
Right.
Yeah. So
I'll find it. Don't worry.
yeah, you'll say 3 and you'll get the 1.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the king of the low roll.
That's true. Alrighty. So Riley, I need you to roll your
You
helm.
Take
Okay,
the low
I'm
roll.
going to predict a 2.
A 2.
Shit.
You got a 4.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah, so that is actually a fail.
That's a fail, 'cause
It's
I
the
did
wrong
get
half.
within
I don't know
1.
why you would do that. Why wouldn't you just pick
I
a
should have
3?
guessed a 3.
Yeah.
Or
well,
4 even.
or the number that you got.
So,
All right, Tyler.
So you fail.
at
Yeah, let me-
driving? Oh no.
Yeah, making the jump to fast space.
Uh-oh.
You actually kind of forgot that the ship was still attached to the station. So you guys, you
To be
wait,
fair,
wait, wait.
it's like driving away from the gas station.
yeah,
with
with
the
the
host still in.
yeah, pretty much. So you begin to make the jump into fast space. But the ship is you feel a tugging sensation. The ship kind of jerks to the side, and you hear a horrible tearing noise.
Awesome.
And the
Ensign, did you forget to disconnect us?
oh, sorry, sir.
Damn it, Ensign Morty.
Oh no. Oh boy.
I'm a character from a TV show.
Ensign Morty is actually very embarrassed at
better be.
this.
You hate that it's in the shot.
This is the third time this month.
The ship is currently in a bit of a spin, a leftward spin. You can see every now and again waypoint station with a big kind of it's protruding gangplank arm. It has it's half gone. And then you see the planet, and then you
who needs
spinning
it?
around. You're kind of in a main spin. I'm gonna need you to roll again to kind of correct yourself.
Ooh, all right.
I vomit.
Okay, excellent.
I'm going to guess
I don't.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, aren't you so buff?
You got a 1.
All
So
right.
you managed to right the ship. However, you do begin to assess the situation, and you see that half of the gangplank is still attached to your ship. Things are the alarms are going off every which way. The diplomat Arkal, he's like, oh my goodness, this is quite the interesting way to start our journey, isn't it?
pull
My
up,
apologies,
I-
Diplomat Arco. We will get this underway as soon as
I
possible.
pull up Gugu Pay with the company credit card, and I just send him a chunk of change.
You send the diplomat money.
No, I
Oh.
send the station.
Oh, you send the station. You Google Pay the station.
I just slap money on this.
Okay, you slap a money band-aid on it.
Awesome.
It's fixed now. We can leave.
The ensign's like, well, that's all well and good, sirs. I'm sure they'd appreciate us instantly paying back for the damages, but
How do you know
we
I did
still
that?
have
It's supposed to be a secure server.
Oh, I guess I didn't
How
know
did
that.
you know about that, Ensign Morty? Are you a rat?
No, sir.
Ensign
I'm the
Morty,
ensign.
are
I'm your
you a
ensign
rat?
Morty. I'm
Did you
I'm your.
sabotage this diplomatic
Hey, Drax,
mission?
I
Drax called
push
that
up
little
on
boy a rat.
little boy Morty.
Okay. Roll your security.
I'm gonna say 3.
Okay. 4. Yeah.
4,
You push up on him, and you kind of like what do you do exactly?
Well, I'm 8'2". Morty is how tall?
He's about 5'9".
Okay, cool. Perfect.
He's taller than me.
I grab him by the scruff of his shitty uniform. I don't know why you guys buy shitty uniforms for these kids.
You
but
got to cut costs somewhere, you know.
Yeah. So I lift him up and I
Oh,
press
no.
him gingerly and very firmly against the wall. And he can feel that it wouldn't take much for me to just smash
Break
his
his
ribcage.
ribs,
Yeah, straight in. But he's very firmly pressed
Fold him
against
like
the
a
wall.
goddamn chicken.
I'm sorry, I didn't do anything.
And just go.
Ah, I'm sorry, I did.
He smells my breath. It smells like marshmallows.
Why is it sweet?
He's disarmed. He's unsure
It's
what to
literally
do.
the only thing he eats, Ensign Morty. Now answer the question carefully.
I only like marshmallows
Are
and
you,
bacon.
or are you not, a dirty rat trying to upset this diplomatic voyage?
And I heard these words and they say, "Dirty rat."
I'm struggling.
That's all I.
I'm
I
struggling
say.
against my seatbelt. Like, are you a rat or not?
He's still just
Why are
caught
you-
in the
Do
seat.
I have to keep stopping?
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
Roger Rabbit. It's like
It's the thing where if you move
Joinky.
really fast, it just
the Toyota problem.
yeah. Yeah, pretty much. He's like, no, sir. It was incompetence. It wasn't maliciousness. I'm sorry. I didn't do anything. Well, I mean, like that's why the bad thing happened because I forgot
I
to.
breathe straight into his mouth. Like I squish his mouth so it's open.
Oh
I go,
God.
all of my
I take
breath
a-
straight into his
God.
lungs. I inflate his lungs with my mouth.
All
I
right.
CPR him while he's alive.
I take a tiny vial of acid and I pour it on one of the straps of my seatbelt.
Oh, and it just
Okay.
kind of sizzles it.
Why don't you just unbuckle the?
Well, because he
Because
couldn't
he's
figure it
science.
out.
And I scienced it.
Because he's a brilliant mind.
'Cause I
All right, Morty,
scienced
I
it.
believe you, but you better fix this quick because we're already run behind schedule.
Yes, sir. But I don't really have the means to do this. We don't really have an engineering officer on board. I'm gonna need.
My
Every
second
goddamn-
skill is engineering.
Oh well, then sure, Officer
My second
Savage.
skill is also engineering. I will oversee
Imagine
this.
if you said that on a vessel.
Yeah,
Well, my second
I
skill is
minored.
engineering.
I minored in
I might-
engineering.
I'm minored in math.
engineering.
It'll be fine.
You go down to the airlock and you attempt to fix
I
it.
take a piece of gum out of my mouth. I go, this ought to solve the problem.
Just kind of shuffle down to the. Oh, good, you're science
I
officer.
have a lot of hope for this.
Yeah.
Like a lot, yeah.
So I'm gonna need
Big
you
hope.
to roll your engineering, which I think would be a D6 if it is your second best skill.
Captain Thundersheds is watching on, and I don't know what he thinks is gonna happen.
Guess 3.
You guess 3. Okay.
Can I do that again?
Yes.
It wasn't 3 also.
Oh, you got a 3.
Oh!
So here's what happened. You push the wad of gum up against the panel on the side
Yeah,
of the door.
like not even like any
That
part
just
of
actually, but you happen to press the seal release on the panel, which just ejects the remaining bit of gangplank on the side of the ship. You just do it. It just it's perfect. It's all perfectly fine now.
Good.
So I
Didn't need
so
that
after
anyway.
I push the gum on it, I go, huh, that'll fix it, and I go clunk clunk, and it all starts like whirring and sounding angry at me, and then I'm like, oh, I knee it in the side, and it like.
It's okay again. Yeah. Everything is fine. You did manage to fix the ship pretty well.
Great, I'm going back to my pirate wheel.
Okay.
Back to the science
I let
lab.
Morty down.
Okay.
I've been holding him the whole time.
the entire. Did you walk with him down to the gangplank?
to look,
In a-
but I drag him along the wall the whole time because he's pushed against the wall. So we go down the stairs,
wall has
into the
like
turbo
He
lift,
hits a
down to
bolt
the
every
engine
once
bay.
in a
I'm really
while.
rug burned right now.
Yeah, and then as soon as I see the engine work, I go, and I drop him.
Okay. Well, I'm
Part of
gonna
his
get
shirt
back to
just
the.
falls off
Yeah, just because the back's all ripped.
Oh,
Yeah.
And he's got
All
he
friction
says, I'm
burns.
gonna go back to
Yeah.
whatever fucking place he
Night
works,
court.
and I look at
I'm
him and I
back
go,
in the science lab.
I hope that he doesn't go back to where he's trying to get to.
But I need to help with the ship on the bridge. I'm the only bridge crew. That's not you guys.
Morty, get back to work.
Yes, sir.
I did that. I did do one of these.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
one of these.
He
Did you learn that from Night Court?
he
Yeah.
quietly whimpers. He dry cries
Take
basically.
my webbed clawed hand and go like awkwardly, like go.
Yeah.
I text Thigh Gap because
Thunder Thigh.
I was in the science lab, so I just want to know how things are going.
But
On the bridge.
you fix the problem, then just immediately go
I
back
said,
to the science
well,
lab.
back to the science lab.
Fair. That's fair.
Just
yeah.
like Dexter.
Uh-oh, back to the lab again.
So you guys
Good
all
song.
Oh, no.
all of you
Will I am.
save.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
You probably told me that before. But I
Probably.
learn every time you say it.
So you guys, everyone except for Adam Savage, goes back to the bridge. Ensign Morty sits down. And he's like, "Okay, sir." He's visibly shaken. "Okay, sir, we can make the jump to fast space again when you're ready."
Passing around
Show
a
with the
picture
class.
of.
It's just a shitty meme. Just a good shitty meme.
It's pretty shitty.
Oh, I love Nicki Minaj.
I don't think that tracks, Charlie.
Hello, is this King Kong?
Now this.
It worked weirdly well.
now
I
this
hope
is
you
quality
enjoyed.
shit.
I hope you enjoyed the memes that we are sharing with you on Twitch Your Own Adventure.
Yeah, fucking camera. Oh.
Yeah, via phone camera.
Hello?
It's a screenshot.
No, not even. It's literally my screen being showed on a thing. It's not even a
No, I mean
screenshot.
it's a
Screenshot of a
it's
tweet.
a screenshot of a tweet
It's
that
not
you
from-
showed us
it's
via
not-
the phone.
It's not a tweet. It's an Instagram post that was
Oh,
shared
Instagram.
via Instagram. Thanks, Carrie Ann. I'm having to correct these fools constantly. My
Can you
character
give
doesn't
me
even
another
speak
one of
English.
these? These boys are exhausting me. Yes, girl.
Good job.
The water would be nice.
Double, triple, home run.
You don't get any.
For the celebration,
Michelle,
I shoot
shoot
my
my
gun
gun.
at Riley.
Oh no.
Roll for gun. No, Riley. I need. No, we're not doing that unless you want to.
Can I attack Riley? and
Do you
take
just
control
want to
of
like
the ship?
mutiny and take over
I
the ship?
inject
Kinda.
the
I
What's
mean,
our mission again? We're taking this
this
fucking
diplomat
yeah.
to a drop-off point, rendezvous
I
point.
inject the cure for space fever into one of my sick baby boy rats.
All right, roll for science. What are you gonna
You a rat?
predict?
2.
Okay.
If it works, he'll transform into his true form.
Okay.
Do we want that though?
Roll again.
That sounds ominous.
Yeah,
Fell
true
off.
form.
What did I
It
call
fell off
two?
the table.
I don't
Roll.
know if we
You
wanted
called 2.
to
Roll
reroll.
again.
Final form Frieza to be one.
That's a
runner.
one.
Yeah, you partially succeed. Yeah, it
Um,
turns into
It's
almost
fu-
its perfect form.
So it's almost Morty.
It's almost a good rat.
It's imperfect.
Yeah.
It's almost what's his name? Trenton Morty or whatever.
Ensign Morty.
Ensign Morty. Turns it Ensign Morty.
It becomes a
Um,
sign that has
Endive.
his
It
face
becomes
on it.
Endive Morty.
It becomes an endive salad.
Endive Morty. That's the bit.
So what are
Is
you
that
doing? Are you
he's
going
a
to take
rat.
over the ship?
Okay.
Or are you
Yeah.
gonna,
It's
okay.
really long
Yeah, I'm
form,
gonna
guys.
attack Thunder Thigh and take over the ship
All right. I
with my D10 piloting skill.
so
Yeah, but Captain Thundersheds has been telling Drax about the lost episode of Night Court for years, so if he knows if he kills him, he'll never get the lost episode.
I'm not concerned.
it's just an episode of SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That you have on VHS with one of the orange Nickelodeon
It was just
VHSs.
scribbled out with Sharpie.
It says Night Court Lost
Like
episode.
over the word SpongeBob.
Yeah,
The label's not even removed. It's just on top. of
All right,
it.
so I'm gonna actually have you both roll for security.
Because you've been holding it
Oh,
from me.
unless you don't want to fight back and just want to take that shit.
I don't.
Okay.
No.
So you both need to predict.
3
Okay.
is for me.
7.
Okay.
Nope.
1.
Oh, nope. You guys, neither of you succeeded. So,
Meanwhile,
So
back
do-
in the
can we do it
lab.
again?
So, no, I don't.
I mean, if you want to
I've
continue,
only
you guys
just,
both.
yes.
So he turns to, like, get me, and I turn because I'm worried he's going to get me. We just bonk heads.
No,
so
no, no,
it's
no.
just-
I like it this way. We are already facing each other, and we both think like I'm gonna get you, and then we both turn around the opposite direction, facing the wrong way. We're like, wait a minute.
Then we have a good laugh.
We're like ho 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 ho, and then I try and kill him
Morty,
again.
what was
Okay,
it?
bro. Yeah. Well,
Meanwhile, back in the lab, I say to myself, back to the hard part, and I print out all the paperwork needed to protect my potion,
Son?
my whatever.
Patent?
oh, your
I
patent.
need to patent my
you
my
go.
medicine.
Okay, so this is Adam Savage, future Adam Savage's adventures at the
Patent.
patent office.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. All
The
right.
Oswald patent.
We're done
office.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
it. Yeah.
Nice. Hey,
So
nice.
yeah, you guys roll again.
Still 3.
7.
1.
You guys rolled the exact same numbers again.
All right, we're done.
I need a new die. I'm not done
Charlie, we're
revolting.
moving forward.
No.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
all right.
done.
So this is a
Charlie.
wait. No, this is a good chance for us to evolve the combat system
Yeah,
in this game
yeah,
because
yeah.
this is a game that is made from
We're
scratch.
testing, play
yeah,
testing,
it's
yeah.
play testing. So
And I'm ready to commit murder.
what if? So I have 2 ideas for this.
'Kay.
What if the attacker, if you're attacking someone, the defender gets to choose the number that you roll, or
Oh, like you pick my number that I
yeah,
roll. Okay,
or if
yeah.
it's an opposed roll, you guys use the same number that the defender picks, but it has to be within the range of the
Of the-
attacker.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So if my roll is 4, you pick it. We both have the same number. I think that's fair.
Yeah, so so you're attacking him. You guys both roll, but you get to choose the number that you guys both go for, and it has to be within his die
1 to
roll.
4.
Yeah, it has to be within 1 to 4.
I'm going to say 4.
Okay.
That's fair. Yeah, because it's like in the middle of yours and at the top end of mine.
Hey, you guys,
Got 3.
could I borrow
2.
Ensign Morty for a moment?
Mine's closer.
So you were 4. It was 4, and so
Yeah.
his was closer. He got a partial success.
Okay.
So so you moved to attack.
Yeah.
What? Explain how you
Yeah,
kind
how do you defend from this
I
8.5
still have the
foot
roll of
monster?
newspaper. I go, knock that shit off and go watch your Night Court.
I
I've
remember
been
my
trying to hear what Ensign Morty's reporting on for 15 goddamn minutes.
I remember
You
my
keep
night-
in my ear.
I remember my Night Court
I was
tapes,
just turning myself into the room.
and I pull up my
Into the
favorite
story.
copy of Third Rock from the Sun, crossed out that says Night Court.
Night court. Yeah.
I go, and I walk back to my room.
Okay.
If you only knew the kind of shit I've done for you,
I go,
you scaly bitch.
Night Court, and then I walk away.
Oh boy.
Crowd loves it when he says that.
Yeah. That
laugh
huge
track
laugh,
happened.
huge laugh from the laugh track.
He has got. He's actually got an app on his space phone.
Yeah. But it's all his races laughter.
Sounds like barking dogs.
Ensign Morty, please tell me what's going on.
We're ready to go whenever you guys are done doing whatever you're doing, sir.
Great, I put it into full throttle and go into fasty space.
Roll for helm.
1.
Got 2. Good enough. Yeah, you bust out. You bust out into space. The stars streak in a way that's not
Till the star
not
puts his pants on.
not copyright infringing.
bustin', 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 bustin'. Yep, and let's keep bustin'.
Yeah, so you guys are now in fast space. Our call,
And it only took us an hour.
ever the silent observer, breaks his silence, and he's like, "Wow.
I guess not
well,
ever this side.
I suppose is this how every mission begins for humans in the Federation?"
More or less. It gets worse if I've not been able to find any VHS, just the local swap meet.
I'm
I would
watching an
imagine.
episode of LA Law.
I see. Okay, so in this universe, I have a feeling that VHSs are like the one universal thing that every species has invented.
Yeah.
In at some
We all
point in
got
history.
there. It's a
yeah.
magnetic
Yeah.
tape on 2 equally sized reels in a
Exactly.
plastic container.
Yeah, yeah, and it's all universal. It's all
Same
made.
size. It
yeah,
just fucking works.
It's crazy.
I go up to the.
Never mind the fact that Betamax and VHS were invented on the same planet and
Yep.
they're incompatible.
Yeah.
Yes, we all did
I go up to
VHS.
Mr. Egg, the diplomat, and I ask him, "Do you know how to pull up Control Panel on Windows 43?"
Says no. I'm a Mac person myself.
Oh, right.
Just for me, it's Command Shift P Start, picture of a tank button, a smiley face, and then I have to wink at the camera and then it opens.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, oh, see, I use Windows, so
yeah.
I have to write a suicide note first, and then it lets me open it.
Weird.
Every time. It's weird.
Oh
Do I need
boy.
a specific ink for that? Or just
Not
any?
if no, only if
From
you're
your
only if
doctor.
you're using Linux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole different can
Yeah.
of worms.
Wait,
Yeah.
no. It's my. I just back to the lab again.
And then you leave. Okay.
Will.i.am starts playing.
Trying to get the IP address for
Oh,
the
Actually,
students
no,
on the ship.
not again. Back to the lab.
They liked our joke.
people are having fun.
Tell me more. Tell me
More.
more. Is she back at the lab?
I am back at the lab.
Yes, you're back at the lab. Is there?
Awesome.
Tell me more,
So you guys
tell
are
me
in fast
more.
space?
Should I call the police?
It's just a short jump. I will allow you each to do one single thing.
I want a mutiny again.
God damn it.
Go for it, I suppose. So both roll helm. You get to choose. Oh, not helm. Both roll security. Unless you have something else
I
that
would
you
like
want
to prevent Charlie from mutinying.
Okay, hold on, folks.
I said 2.
All right.
All right,
You
I
did
picked
say.
4.
Okay, you pick 4.
My roll is a 1.
Okay, why don't you roll again?
Why do I gotta roll again?
Because
Because he doesn't like your answer.
no, because no one waited to do the thing that the rule that we just invented.
I can't see it from here. I literally just rolled it under the thing. And
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Well,
God.
you can do it again
No,
because
just
you'd
'cause you had
fail.
to check because you had a weird roll.
I didn't fail. I said 2, and this is 1. That's
for
not
my
a fail.
action, I just want to talk to the diplomat.
Okay.
What's
I
the
want
quest
to-
again?
I want to learn about, his investments. I want to learn about what he's hoping to get out of this diplomatic mission. I want to know his hopes and his fears.
That's cute.
By the way, audience, Tyler has been suffering most of the day with food poisoning, and now he's
That's
here.
not
and
even true.
We're
I mean,
throwing this shit at him.
I've been having intestinal
2.
problems.
3. He still
Yeah,
gets it.
motherfucker.
He still
But that's
mutinies
not how the
time.
rule that we came up
Wait,
with
wait,
not
Jeff,
batting
just wait
5
for him to
minutes
tell you
ago.
what to do. He's a GM, goddammit.
It's a number, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, he has to pick the number.
Yeah, because if you're mutinying against him, specifically attacking him.
All right.
So
Pick a
both
number,
of you,
motherfucker.
both of you roll security.
What about
Oh, we're doing
talking to
opposed
the
checks now.
diplomat?
That'll happen whether or not if he fails, then you can do
Right.
Yeah,
that.
you'll talk to him, and then I'll kill you.
Yeah.
So
So
I picked 2,
you pick 2. All right.
All right.
Both of you roll, my dudes.
5.
4. I'm closer.
2, 3, 4. You are closer, but you both technically fail the roll.
So
I would like
So
to
you
have.
can't
I
even
would like
open
to.
the door to the space
I would like
thing?
to volunteer to have stopped them.
All right. So roll security. You
Yeah.
just do a regular roll. Yeah. No, just
No?
do it. You have to. You just
With
have to
your
pick.
D10.
You have to. You have to pick a number just to see if you can. 5. Go for it.
Really? No.
No,
You
unfortunate.
don't.
Not. You guys.
But you guys didn't mutiny.
You
we
guys.
need to resolve this combat because it's going to keep happening until somebody wins.
So the battle
Charlie,
continues. I imagine.
I
you know.
already won. I swatted you in the newspaper. Told you to
You
watch
know that-
Night Court.
You
I
know
didn't
that
like
fight. You know that fight in the original Star Trek with the big lizard suit guy against against
the
Kirk.
Gorgons in
yeah,
Arena,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's basically this. It just keeps happening. The music just cuts in every now and again, and you come into frame.
So, diplomat, what do you? And I hear the music. Oh God!
God damn it! Yeah, pretty much.
I thought that episode of LA
And you
Law
awkwardly
would keep
kind of
him
like push me
for
away.
at
I'm like,
least an hour and a half.
And
Do you?
I'm like, kind of like on you, like poking you, like, ow.
Are
Yeah.
you even? Is he even actually trying
It's
to
like,
do a mutiny, or is he just acting out that scene from Night Court. That's actually
Star Trek.
Oh, night court,
This is
like
just a
a
thing
court,
that
like a
happens
legal
daily.
court.
They think
Mm.
we're reenacting
I
my
love
Do you
favorite-
think like
Night Court.
K-N-I-G-H-T?
This is my
Can I
favorite
attack him
episode.
again?
And then court.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, both of
and
you
then
do it
court,
again.
Like the court.
Okay.
Of
Yeah.
You picked the
courts.
number. I'm attacking you.
4.
Coward. 4, motherfucker.
No, it's 9.
You got not. Yeah, you succeed. You actually, yeah,
Yes.
you grab Thunderman. What's your name again?
Thunderman.
Sunny.
Yeah,
Sunny
Thundermitten.
Thunderman. Yeah.
Yeah, Thundermitten.
And you just he picks you up out of your chair and then just like throws you onto the ground.
You're like, my coccyx!
Yeah, and you
Coccyx.
no.
No, I'm a lizard. I don't really do that.
Yeah.
Drax, not again.
You yeah.
No, it did.
You have your giant alien feet on his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while I'm sitting in his chair, I'm too big for it. Like
Right,
my
right.
lizard ass is spilling over the sides of the thing. I can't type shit because it's all built for human hands. I
Yeah.
have these giant mitts.
God.
I'm like,
The next time I walk into the
Don't touch
room,
my
I
wheel.
have a Corellian iguana with me
I
Oh,
go.
very good.
and a
lean
large skirt.
my very long
Still
hand while
Adam-
I'm sitting in
Adam
the chair,
Savage.
feet on your chest. I lean over to the wheel and I go,
Don't do it. You mother.
give it a screen.
Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna go to your room and tear up all your Night Court posters.
I don't need night court.
It's just
I'm
Hanson.
a Stormy Daniels.
A bunch of fucking like Baywatch posters.
Yeah.
There's a poster of Charmed.
Just all the titles are
And I go,
crossed out. It
"Whoa,
says Night
Night
Court.
Court.
Oh,
After
God.
entering the room
This is
in
furthest from the
full
rails we have
Miss
ever
Frizzle
strayed.
costume, Adam Savage
you
removes
ever
his
even
skirt
seen
'cause
Night
it just
Court?
proves to be very inconvenient.
Sure. I love. Okay.
Keeps the iguana.
I love how you guys you're still being downstage. Like these two are having this weird shit show, and then you just kind of comes in, and Adam Savage comes
We
in
have to spend
dressed
the day
as
locked in my room.
Adam Savage comes in dressed as Miss Frizzle, and
No, dressed as Jamie with the beret.
That was gonna be next time, but since you spoiled it, I'm not gonna do it.
Good. What? So you're
I
Miss
walked
Frizzle?
in dressed as Miss Frizzle, and you guys fucking missed it because you're not paying attention to anything except for yourselves. I'm so fucking sick of it.
I'm not.
Bitches, I got absorbed so we can finish the goddamn game. I'm so tired.
Drax is not impressed because it's not Night Court. I've not been given a tape of Miss Frizzle and the Magic School Bus.
right.
That's his least
What-
favorite episode of Night Court.
I hate that episode of Night Court where they go inside the body. It's
Right.
gross.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, when they that's a good episode. Actually, there's a
That one in the
Grosses
space
Drax
one.
out. It reminds
There
him of
is
mortality, and
there's
he finds
another
mortality
episode-
disgusting.
there's an episode of Jimmy Neutron that actually parallels that episode.
I know.
of-
Yeah.
Remember when he fights the protozoas? And
Yeah,
really
yeah.
fucking scary.
Remember when he
I remember,
when he
yeah.
boxes the thing that hangs down in your
Uvula?
uvula?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you remember when they went underwater in the submarine?
Yeah.
And he threatens to the monster that he's going to go Barracuda on them. Not Jimmy, but Shane.
Yeah, Shane. Yeah.
Or else
Shane,
I'll go
yes.
Barracuda on
Sheen,
you.
actually.
That one.
Sheen, thank you.
Sheen.
I always
Sheen.
forget that it's a fucking fake name like Scooter.
Yeah. Skeeter.
The end.
So I
you
chat
walk
with the-
in like Miss Frizzle and
I
do
took out the
what?
skirt because it was inconvenient.
Oh, so
eh,
what now?
Now I just have the iguana, the Corellian iguana.
You
I'm-
are naked with an iguana.
No, I've got pants on. I put the skirt on.
I
over
find
the
this
pants.
offensive that you are taking smaller versions of my people and subjecting them to such kind of sexuality when they're not
This
ready.
is just a genuine, non-sentient
Is
iguana.
that what you
Wait,
meant to
hold
say but
on.
Came out as
Yeah, hold on. Are your people related to the Earth iguanas? Or
no,
Corellian
but
iguanas?
I identify.
Oh, okay.
And they're Corellian, so they're not Earth.
That's
no,
right.
like
He's
Drax just
non-sentient.
turns To Adam says, and
That's a true thing. He
Sonny
just
on
can't
the
speak
ground
their
says,
language.
Yeah, I gotta agree with him. That's pretty insensitive,
Yeah, that's
Adam.
kinda fucked- oh, my ribcage.
Like-
But yeah, no, that's fucked up.
Just like figuring out, yeah, Adam was kind of fucked up.
We don't do pets in space.
Ensign Morty says, sirs,
Of course he does.
sirs, I hate to interrupt this
I like
nightly.
to tuck and roll and just swing Drax out of the seat.
Okay,
I'm
so
like
that's gonna
300
be.
pounds.
I really
I know,
want
I'm
to.
gonna
I
try.
want to
Lizard
really
flesh.
get.
So that's
all
gonna
of
be
it.
that's
Before
gonna be
you-
security,
And
and then
before
you
you-
get to call
I have
it.
to call the number. Cool. And before we do that, can I get Morty near me for him? He's calling a thing out, right?
He's
Ensign?
very afraid of you.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Morty.
Yes, sir.
and I go
You're learning so fast.
like this with my web hand
Kind
finger.
of slowly
thing.
gets out of his chair and he kind of shuffles towards you like sideways, so like he's ready to run just
Yep,
in case.
that's it.
Yep.
But his shoes are too big. He
Closer.
can only shuffle.
Yeah. yes, sir. Yeah.
I won't touch. Closer.
I don't. With all due respect, sir, I don't believe that.
Closer!
Okay, yes, sir.
Just to paint a really just to paint a picture, his cheap uniform is actually a Best Buy uniform that has been.
It's a Geek Squad. It's a Geek Squad
uniform
uniform.
that they like just crossed it out.
Geek Squad.
It's a Geek Squad uniform crossed out, and it says Night Court.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah. Yes, sir.
I get a real close.
Spelled KNIGHT
Student
court
teaching internship.
with an E at the end.
Sorry, Landon. Can you smell my marshmallow breath?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Oh
you,
yeah,
DM,
he can. Oh yeah, he
not-
definitely
okay.
can.
Cool. And I go,
It's very pungent.
and then I skitter him away.
Yeah,
I do this.
And Skitter, he does. He back into his seat.
When you
And I
said
go,
pungent, did you mean spongent? Spongy like the texture of a marshmallow?
No, I meant pungent, like
Pungent,
the word.
like smelly.
But no, that's very close.
Strong.
It is. It actually. I mean, like a couple of spongy bits of marshmallow just kind of pop out of your.
I
out of
made
your
a
mouth.
pun.
Nice.
Boo.
Nice. I know. I like that. I like
Last
No, it was a
play.
two-part
No, I'm gonna
joke.
commit murder against Turnex.
No, you
that.
guys. It was a
All right.
two-part
Okay.
joke.
So while we were doing.
Listen, Alex Jones, the
Okay,
science
so-
officer, or whatever your name.
Hey! Back to the lab.
So Sonny pulls out a Stretch Armstrong doll in his pocket and says, "Look, Drax, Night Court," and he tosses it out of the room.
so
I
For-
don't
for
fall
reference,
for it, 'cause
I
I know
am-
that's not
I-
Night
It's your
Court.
favorite character.
You've
You
left
guys,
it. You've- she's-
the
you're-
iguana is still there.
the iguana's still hanging out.
I'm
Yeah.
still
It's Harvey
upset.
Night Court.
Okay, so if you're attacking him to get him out of your seat, so you guys both roll. I would say both roll security again,
Okay,
but
so he's
Charlie
fighting
gets
him
to.
for power
Yeah, so
over the
Charlie
ship.
calls.
Yeah, Charlie calls it.
And
gonna pick-
to just remind the audience, the plot is still that we are trying to get a diplomat.
Yeah, this is a
Ooh.
diplomatic
My number is
peacekeeping mission.
unstable
You're two.
zone.
Two. The number is
Okay.
2. You got a 1.
Yeah.
Excellent. You also got a 1. So you guys get to re-roll.
Can I roll to help one of the
What do you call
players?
I'm gonna say 2 again.
Ye-
This is a mechanical
yeah.
question.
1.
2.
He got 2.
It
He
is just
succeeded. He
it's
got
just
better
a
than you.
question of mechanics. I'm wondering if if
Um,
I wanted to, could I roll to?
Potentially, that's a good
Or-
point. We can
I rolled
add
a
like
2
a
on this
like
D8
a like an
though.
aid
Does
kind
that
of
count?
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh, that's actually good. You can roll
Yeah,
a
you're
number.
right. I rolled a 2 on this D8. That should count, right?
You didn't though. I just saw you
It's
move
right
it
there.
and place it next to your die.
Roll is subjective, but
So if you want to aid, you would roll a die, and I would say like with the same goal, but you average the 2 rolls of the roll
Could
that
it
you're
be
helping.
that, or could it be that like he maybe like you're trying to roll like a 4 or whatever on your D4, and that like that's what you bet, and like if
Sure.
I would bet like a 2, then he's got those 2 numbers to go again, so he's got twice the chance.
Interesting.
Does that make sense? And then
Yeah.
if he's rolling a D10,
That seems very powerful.
it does seem very powerful.
Another one that I thought that was also very powerful is you like have the ability to move his score 1 space up or down.
yeah, that's good. I like that.
Or that one's good too.
Do you want? Yeah, okay.
I don't want to do it now.
Okay. you
I'll
don't
save
do-
it.
You'll
But
save
oh.
it, but all right.
So the mechanic that we are adding is that if I want to
helping,
support
the
one of the
aiding.
one of the players, I can move a score up 1 or down 1
Is that a
value.
skill that anyone has or just Melanie?
That's a help. That's
Okay.
anyone can do that.
Like if you just want to
as
support
long as you're
somebody
not the,
else's
the
role.
active member of the role.
All right, and back to whatever the fuck you guys are
Yeah.
doing.
So
Yeah,
you
we've been-
got. So
So I wing the Stretch Armstrong out the doll and say, "Look, go get your Night Court."
he does. However, when he jumps like to go grab it, he digs his claw feet into your
Wait, I
chest.
succeeded.
You did, but he also partially succeeded.
All right.
He succeeded more. So so you have a bit of a claw marking in your chest, and it's
All right.
bleeding just a tiny bit.
Sorry about that, diplomat. That happens daily around here.
Okay.
I
Well,
grab some duct tape off the shelf and start just.
Ensign Morty just says,
We
"Okay,
ran out of first aid kits weeks ago.
we're very horribly understaffed and underfunded." The diplomat says, "Clearly,
Like the Baltics.
yeah, yes, just like the Baltics." Ensign Morty says, "I'm just gonna take us out of fast space now because we missed the mark like 2 minutes ago. So I'm
Oh.
just gonna. That's what I was trying to tell you guys." And he pulls the throttle back. and
I finger Morty toward me again.
No, please.
Don't do it.
Please.
I
You have
can't
just
survive.
you have like a Stretch Armstrong in your mouth that's punctured and like this corn syrup's just kind of like
Like-
flowing out. Oh God. No, wait. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, security officer. What can I do, security officer, them clowns?
Do you have any tang?
Like the orange drink?
Yes!
There might be some in the commissary. I'm not sure.
Fetch me some Tang.
Yes, sir. And
Wait, how are you suddenly able to speak English?
he runs.
My ears start twitching the way that only Adam Savage's ears start twitching.
Is that a way?
And
that-
I
Melanie's fan canon of
you-
Adam Savage is
you-
taking over.
You know he never fucked anybody on that show, right?
my ears are twitching.
Okay. Sure.
So what did Adam Savage's twitching ears
I
do?
snatch what are those called? Beakers? What's the one with the triangle at the bottom?
That's a Bunsen burner.
No, that's
You're a
a
fucking idiot.
No, you
That's a
are. You
graduated
believed in me.
cylinder, and I shit you not. That's what that's called.
What's it called?
Graduated cylinder.
Graduated cylinders are really okay. Whatever. I'm gonna
They're
just cut
normally
over-
skinny, but they can also have a base to
I
hold
feel you.
liquid too.
The graduated
Yeah.
cylinder. I grab
beaker's
the
the
one with
round
the
one.
triangle base. I guess it's like a
And you just bite it.
conical, and I swizzle it, and
Swizzle
I put a cork in it,
What?
and I run
Are you-
upstairs and I say, "I've got your Tang!" Bang.
Shang-a-lang.
Hang on, it's,
I feel.
Sha-
And then I
la,
pick
la.
up I pick up the graduated cylinder again, and I go, "I meant to say I've got your Tang, gang."
All right,
Slam
so
it on the ground again.
I'm not,
Shang-a-lang.
I was gonna say I'm not more impressed this time around with the
Roll your science. What are you gonna? What's your prediction?
Yeah.
3.
Okay, go
Also,
for it.
is it?
Yeah. It.
So when I
Charlie,
hit
roll
the
your
when the
engineering skill to see
graduated
if you're
cylinder
impressed.
hits
I
the
look at it
ground,
and I'm like, that's not Tang.
when the graduated cylinder hits the
purple stuff.
ground,
Fucking
it
Flavor Aid.
shatters.
Yeah, it just shatters
It just
on the
fucking
ground.
Shatters,
Drop
'cause
it.
I was
It
so
actu-
excited the second time around, it just shatters.
It it actually starts eating into the ground, like
The,
around it.
I look
The-
at it and then I
Damn
look
it.
at Adam and then I look down at the thing again. I go, typical.
the
How do you know these words?
yeah, how did this happen?
Night court.
my iguana, my friend who's an iguana,
I never should have given him the your
skitters
baby
over,
can learn
laps up some of
English.
the potion and not potion,
Only
sorry,
episodes of
chemical.
Goosebumps.
I don't, and turns into an exact replica of Drax.
It just okay, but it's still an iguana.
I feel like you need to roll for that.
Roll-
No,
Um,
no.
I'm gonna say
No!
you
Yeah.
should roll for
Definitely
that.
have to roll for
You're
that.
trying to make a lizard be
3.
exactly like an alien.
Yes, I did it.
It looks okay, so it does grow to look very strikingly similar
But smaller.
to Drax, but actually it's the same
I
size
say
as
only
the
one
iguana.
Drax and I step on it.
Roll security.
I'm gonna say 2. So 1.
Partially,
get
you
it.
do step on it, but it
I
doesn't
bring
die.
It up to 2.
I step on it again to ensure it's
I'm
dead.
going to assist by bringing it up to 2. I want. This
Okay,
copy
you
to be
assist.
dead.
Okay, you stop. All right, yeah,
As
but
he
that's
steps on it,
the
I walk
assist.
over and I start hitting it with a fire axe that I have hanging.
Like
next to me.
regardless of the fact that I tried to kill, I forget that honestly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not part of the like in my brain. I'm like, no, this abomination cannot live.
I literally cannot handle 2 Draxes at a time.
And I can't
This
handle
must
one.
end. So you guys are floating kind of like in the middle of nowhere.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We're just wailing.
Well, we saw
on a
the alien
lizard.
menace.
I turned to the diplomat. So, do you remember the coordinates for where we are going? I
Yes,
don't know
I
what
do. Why
coordinates
don't-
mean, but I.
Why
thought
don't
I'd ask.
Can I
suggestion?
kill the diplomat?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Why don't I mean you can,
Charlie,
but give me a
can
second.
you
We
shut
are
the fuck up?
so very far from the rails as it is. Let's just let
I'm just saying,
Tyler
let's just
take
push
it.
off the cliff. We're almost there, guys.
We're getting close. Yeah.
This is furthest from the rails that we have ever strayed.
5 minutes from now, we're just ending the stream.
It might happen.
Forever.
So yeah, he says, "Why don't I just take control, like take the helm, and get us back to the?"
Fuck you,
That's, I was gonna
Will.
say that's not a me problem. I go ooh because I see
you.
Night Court.
Oh
I know what that
yeah,
means.
yeah,
I
you
go,
know that.
"Ooh."
Ooh.
I turn the ship around and go back to where we're supposed to be.
Roll your helm, my dude.
I'm gonna say 3.
I'm gonna oppose by touching his wheel.
All right, you partially succeed.
did
By
it.
which I mean you do it, and it takes you like 10 minutes, and you stop, and you guys are at the rendezvous point.
See, we can be pretty competent as long as somebody, and I'm looking at Drax,
as long
someone doesn't try to reenact Night Court on my goddamn bridge.
I look at the Captain Thunder Thighs and I go like I see him looking at me and I go, how could you? How could you? I cannot believe Science Officer Dufresne. I cannot believe you. Savage, whatever.
Savage Press.
Miss Dufresne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember my name. I actually don't know the words. to the
Charlie,
song.
can you please roll to like trap Adam in her science
Yeah,
lab?
that seems like a
I
security thing.
am too quick.
I feel
I'm
like-
too quick. I wrote a rolled science for too quick because I took a potion.
That's not a.
That you
You
can't
took a
just
quickness
retcon.
potion.
More like she's taking speed.
I'm too quick.
Oh.
That's not a funny joke. I actually have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Like this is me, Melanie, stepping out of
That's
my
fine.
character for a
Your
second, and I
character is
feel
not
very
that, though,
offended
so-
by that.
Your character's not that.
I took a quickness potion and I want to run
boy.
away.
Can I borrow your D4? I drop mine on the ground.
Yeah.
Give me a
Okay.
second.
Yeah. It's gonna be a helm, not helm, a security opposed by science, and she gets to choose.
Pick your number, dork.
Choice.
Thank you. Well, this is not the die
Wait,
that I
what's
lost,
your-
but
wait,
this is the die somebody lost.
What are you
That
rolling for?
is
security?
this is one of my dice.
D4. So I'm gonna roll a 3.
I haven't. I
If
didn't.
we pushed out the seat, we'd probably find like 50 dice.
Oh,
crammed
probably.
throughout.
But
We rolled the same
we
thing.
rolled the same
Oh,
thing.
it looks like you guys get
This
to
is
roll
a problem with this first
again.
Sorry, I
Charlie,
think
your
I'm gonna
dice right
scratch
by
your
your
elbow. I'm
foot.
sorry about that. Do we
Which
roll
foot?
again for the same
Right
number?
foot, Charlie.
Well, you get to choose the number
A
again.
different number.
If you can be the same one.
I think it should probably be the same one.
Okay,
We're
go
gonna
for
roll
it.
a second
Go
one.
f-
I think it should be the same number for
so
rolling.
four. So 3 again.
I got 3.
I also got 3.
Hey, roll again. This is a very intense combat of you just like
Dun,
chasing
dun, dun,
chasing
dun,
Adam
dun,
Savage
dun,
down the
dun.
hallways.
2.
Oh,
2.
no.
Like
You guys are fucking busted, dude.
you're kind of like you're bounding on all
I got a
fours.
2.
He did it.
I'm in
All
the
right,
range.
you managed.
I'm
Okay,
like
so
trying to but I've been pulling it down the front of my
you're just drinking potion after potion like that. You have
oh,
a bandolier
it's
of
like that,
potions.
You know that scene in the very important movie The Emperor's New Groove where Yzma is just like drinking the different
Yeah, the
potions. She
potion
keeps
for
turning into
Cusco.
the
The
different
potion that's meant for Cusco. Cusco's
Yeah.
potion.
Cusco's potion,
Yes.
She keeps drinking the different potions. She keeps turning into different animals.
Yeah, okay.
That's me.
Cool.
So yeah, you're
I
doing
grab you
that.
by the scruff of the neck anyway.
Yeah, you're so the scene
I got
is
a lot of scruff because
you
I'm
g-
Adam Savage. I've never shaved my
You
head.
guys move through. You guys move like lightning quick through the hallways. Like you're running super fast because of the potions, and then you're just bounding on all fours, just
Yeah.
kind of like chasing after him,
The Benny
tearing
Hill
up the,
theme song.
yeah,
No,
tearing
hold
up the
on.
carpet,
Wait, hold on.
knocking over ensigns
I've
left
taken
and
a
right.
lot of potions. One of the potions made my head very big.
Very
yeah,
easy to grab.
And
Big
so,
head.
And so I'm like running really fast, but I'm also so down.
dragging the head behind.
Yeah,
It's
I just-
not
I just
aerodynamic.
yoink on the
yeah.
hair. Just get
You
a
just
little
grab
fast.
it.
I can't see where I'm going.
Of course.
And I
You just-
stop and
you
I
just
hold.
fast pitch it right into his room.
I stop and I hold, and your feet like scoot out like Scooby-Doo legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of.
I'm like, no.
God.
Can I throw her in the brig?
You can.
Because of I feel like I'm slighted by. I don't know why, but I feel like I've been slighted.
You toss
I
Adam.
honestly, I don't think
Why
I
are you running? I don't.
You toss Science Officer Savage into the science room, and
I
you
said
lock
I
the door
have
from
Tang
the
and I
inside.
don't have Tang, and
Excellent.
that's my crime.
To me, that is prison.
Captain
That's true.
Thunderships
The
makes
science
a
room,
mental
that's
note
prison
that
to
when we
me.
get back, he's going to
You mean
rechristen
the lab?
ship the
Yeah.
USG Tom and Jerry.
As
Oh
you
my
close
God.
the door, I go, well, back to the lab.
Your head is slowly
it just-
shrinking while you say
It
that.
just zooms out
It's-
slowly. and the
well,
room is dark.
back
Back
to the lab.
Oh,
It's getting bigger.
Credits start rolling very, very slowly.
So you guys are at the rendezvous point. The diplomat. So you guys make it to the rendezvous point, and you see in front of you a large ship, a ship much larger than yours. It is the UFV Elehevwe, the one that was horrible to pronounce, and one that I will not continue to pronounce. The Elvian ship. It is a very beautiful Elvian ship. As the more traditional utilitarian kind of blocky design of the human vessel human vessels is very much overshadowed by the beautiful
Outclassed.
by the beautiful flowing almost artfully designed Elvian ship.
I lean to my buddy and I say, my buddy, the captain.
Yeah.
And I say, it's a little ostentatious, don't you think?
Yes, I agree. What the fuck? How do you keep fucking doing that?
He's just parroting different quotes.
Let's go.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's saying.
Are you trying to impress me?
Skirt, skirt.
Oh.
Swerve. Shit's wavy, my dude.
The diplomat, Arkal, he says, "Well, okay. Well, thank you very much for taking me to this place. I will be, I guess, as per instruction, I will be taking one of the shuttlecraft in your hangar bay, and I will be just flying
I
on
escort
over.
him.
All right, you escort him to the hangar bay.
And
I
I get
also
in the
do
shuttle
for
with him,
posterity's
too. I
sake.
sit in the seat next to him.
He says, I hardly think that's necessary. Yeah. I mean,
I think he's grown attached to you, Mister.
Okay.
Diplomat, sir.
Very, very well then. Yes. Then let's be off then.
I switched
right.
the radio to an MP3 that I have on a flash drive. That's just the Night Court theme song.
Okay.
But what I think is the Night Court theme song, it's actually not. It's
Kids in America.
No.
Oh.
It's the Danny Phantom theme song.
I
Was Danny
use
Phantom
my
around during the time of the VHS?
Yeah.
Yeah, think
I
maybe.
use my engineering/science skills because the radio, like, it's attached to like all the
Sci
speakers in the
engineering,
building.
yeah.
My engineering.
Singineering. That's what like top of the line vibrator builders are. They're
Stop.
singineers.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. It would be something in German because they make the best vibrators.
Singineer could be German.
Yeah, I think Engineer is also just solid as a good pun.
Yeah.
I'm really
Sounds
enjoying the time
summer.
I'm spending with my friends.
So I'm gonna
You're enjoying
I'm gonna
your
use my science and engineering skills to change the radio to AM 1250.
There's no radio on.
You
I'm
were
not
just
using
playing-
a radio. I have a flash drive with my singular MP3 of the
But-
Danny Phantom theme song.
Yeah.
For precisely this reason.
He's gonna get you all because he
I,
is Night Court.
redact
Gonna get you all
my
'cause
statement.
He is Night Court.
Okay.
Is that the right usage of
Turn into a
redact?
ghost
I don't know.
More
I
or
didn't major in
less. I mean,
linguistics, majored
retract
in
works
science.
better. Retract works better.
I redact it.
Okay.
So you cancel it?
You cover it up.
You cancel yourself? Cool.
All right. So yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are flying, through space from the Baltic. You're watching from the bridge, I imagine.
Our
Is-
seats are
is
awkwardly
Adam
far
Driver
apart, like,
here
like
on
about
our
this
ship, or is
far.
he still in the
He's
science lab?
with you too.
But like because
or he's with you.
where he is, but I'm in, and we're both in our crash webbing. But I still lean over to like awkwardly try and be like ha 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 like this.
yeah.
But he's too far away for me to comfortably do that.
So you just
he
kinda-
feels weird.
Just
and
kind of
he's
poke at him.
He's
Yeah.
awkwardly jostled by my arm, and that's about it.
Oh. Well.
He's just
Just
like
Kind of like hitting him like
Yeah.
Some version
I go
of
up to
that.
his lips and I go. He says.
He kind of slaps at you a little
He
bit.
doesn't like it, but
No.
he likes it.
and he giggles in a weird way that none of us are comfortable with.
I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah. So.
Max has found love.
Okay.
Wait, you tried to kill him.
No, I just thought about it. I
He
tried to kill the
considered
captain
it.
Twice.
It was a
Like
joke.
But it was fine.
First thought
We
when
worked
the
it out.
diplomat walked on
It's
the
a
ship, you were like,
species'
I get
truest form of
murder
love.
him.
Yeah. If I try to kill you, that means I love you.
It's you
Yeah,
live for
he's
conflict.
like those tentacle aliens from the Fairly Odd
I would like
Parents.
to
Yeah.
mark it is at this point that Ensign Morty comes into the bridge holding a big old pitcher of Tang.
Oh.
He's like, I'm back. I have the Tang for security office.
But he put ice in it
He did. He put ice
like
in
a
it.
fucking noob.
I want him to know that I appreciate not only the gesture, but the ice as well, because lukewarm Tang is fucking gross.
That's
So he goes on the
true.
radio.
Oh,
Does he know? Can he tell?
he can kind of like it's been.
He
He's
gets it. He knows that it's not a
Yeah.
threatening growl.
It's
It's
Yeah.
not
just
a
a good growl.
disdainful growl. Like
Yeah.
he's used
It's
to.
not a I'm gonna choke you growl. It's a
yeah.
Hey,
It's
thanks,
a
bud growl.
thanks growl, a thankful growl. Yeah, you guys.
Drax has gone through a lot of character growth in this episode.
There's a lot.
For being,
Night Court is a very
for
developmental
being
show for people.
born an hour ago.
I run up the stairs. Guys are really good. Got it this time. I made some great Tang. Oh
The
no.
Tang already happened.
Well, back to the lab.
the laugh track plays.
Oh my god.
You're
Is there
certainly.
self-destruct on the ship that
know.
I'm on? Like, just to-
Yeah, you could. There is a big red button in the center.
What do I have to do to press that?
You press the button.
You just press it.
I press the button.
The ship explodes.
I do everyone a solid and get rid of this
The-
diplomat and us, and
Hey
it's
guys,
over.
I truly enjoy doing this episode of Twitch Your Own Adventure.
The Elvian ship, without another word, begins to just open fire on the Baltic.
But we just exploded.
You exploded
The craft that
transport.
is bringing the thing over.
Oh
just
shit!
exploded.
Why
Leap
did you do
forward
that?
and grab the thing and just swerve it out
it's
of the
fun.
way.
Swerve.
Helm style.
And I
Okay,
can
all right. So
breathe in
roll
space.
helm.
3.
Okay. Got it too. Yeah, you managed to.
Does anyone want to help me out?
No.
Well, you're dead.
I
You-
Yeah, I
make
hit the
a-
button.
I make a science roll to protect this.
yeah, you activate the rear shields.
Yeah, I do. I press that button. It's easy to do.
They give you managed to just in time swerve out of the way of the heaviest laser blasts.
Can I roll science for my?
Yes, roll science.
4.
Wow, you got a 4. Yeah, you managed to you slam the rear shields on right at the last second.
Accidentally cheated.
Oh boy.
It was pressing a button. We're cool on this, right?
Yeah, you're cool. But the ship is giving chase. they begin to fire again. They're shooting at you. Are you going to evade, or are you?
Okay, I'm gonna evade, but I'm gonna call into the Baltic. It's like, Ensign Morty, things have gone pear-shaped really, really quickly. Be prepared to pick us up, and we gotta get out of here.
Morty goes, "Don't call me
What do you mean? You
parachute."
guys are all on
really
the. You're
quickly,
on the
I would
ship.
just
You're on the
like
Baltic.
to.
On a little
I would
side
just like
ship.
to.
No,
that's me.
that
I would
was
just like
him.
to
He went on the
eliminate
side
fact
ship.
that we
And
just
unless
used
you were
the
on the ship
phrase,
too, in which case you're
pear-shaped
also
to,
dead.
Wait,
to
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
say something negative about
You-
another
I'm in the
party
shuttle
of
that brings
people,
the-
and I don't want you guys to think that we think that body shaming is
What are
okay.
you saying?
That's
What-
fair.
what is-
That is fair. She was just
Okay.
saying body shaming is not okay, and we don't think that.
Sure.
It was
Okay,
just a-
so
yeah.
where is everybody at this
Okay,
moment?
so let me give a lowdown.
I had a PSA.
Back in the lab,
Okay.
on the bridge of the
Back
Baltic,
to the lab.
Dead and in multiple pieces in
Are you
space.
actually dead?
Yeah, I hit
Yeah.
a button.
Why?
He blew up the ship that he
There
was
was a
on.
big-
He also blew up the diplomat
Sorry.
with him,
wait,
which is
wait,
why.
Wait, no, stop. Wait. Was he on a different ship?
Yes, he was on a
That's-
shuttle.
what-
I thought that was just a joke.
What part of shuttle are you guys not grasping about how this works?
I cannot follow this fucking story. That's why I've decided to remove myself
Okay,
from it.
here's the deal. If you are on a big ship and you need to go to another big ship, you need some kind of medium to transfer people, right? Yes?
Like a dinghy.
Like a
Yeah,
dinghy.
exactly.
Precisely. This was a dinghy in space.
Yeah.
No, I'm there now. I understand that. I just missed
now-
I
the
had a
entire-
box knife and sliced up the dinghy, so it's sinking. That's generally the...
Why did you do that?
Because he couldn't stand not having night court anymore
Yeah.
or whatever.
I wasn't taking night court from you. Why'd you get out?
He
You
felt
didn't-
like
and
it.
you
Why
didn't
didn't you bring it
explain that
with
to
you?
me.
Why did you not bring it with you?
Very
Why
one-dimensional.
did you-
Communication is key.
You chose to isolate yourself from night court.
I felt like you wouldn't let me have it back if I came back.
I take a selfie of myself and
Really? Oh, really?
I
Of
feel like
yourself?
Was it supposed
I
to
got
be a
my
selfie
first
of-
iPhone today.
Captain Sonny
Um,
Thundersheds has a fucking aneurysm on this bridge.
I take a selfie of me and
He's
the,
more upset about
the,
losing
the
Drax than he is
iguana,
about the
the
fucking
Corellian
diplomat.
iguana.
I would be
and
too.
it's just both of us going,
I'm Drax.
Fuck you.
That's why.
Cool.
I hate
and I
you.
send it to the
You
other.
just pronounce it Drax.
Okay.
And like on my chest, I've tattooed with science. Sorry.
There's okay, so suddenly aboard the bridge that you
Actually,
two
not all space people.
so you took a
Ooh.
selfie with the dead iguana, like the crushed
No,
and
he's
killed.
not dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, he killed me.
They killed him.
I don't take a selfie.
Okay.
It's just me. It's just
Okay.
me. It's just
All
me.
right.
That'd be-
So
I
the
didn't know you guys
bridge
killed my friend.
you guys are getting shot at from behind, but the shields are holding. Suddenly, the bridge is full of the young ensigns, the ensign corps. They're all wielding pistols, and in the lead is Ensign Morty. He says, "Oh, I'm so sorry to do this, Captain, but now that your scary lizard man is finally dead, we can finally uproot you from the ship as captain. This is a mutiny, and we're all going to kill you."
I would like to take out one of my special potions.
Okay.
That I put it in my hand and I smear it all over the floor and I lay down where I smeared it and
Smeared it.
I phase through the
Roll
floor.
science. Roll science.
3. Fuck yeah.
You partially succeed, so you partially phase. You
so
most
the
of the
back,
way.
remember before with the shirt where
Yeah.
his
Your
shirt
back
got
and
burned up?
ass are like
The-
halfway on the floor. And
Yeah,
then
so
the
like
front of you is,
my
yeah.
ass is chafed
And your
and my
danger's,
butt,
like,
my
flopping through the-
poop is
yeah.
gonna just fall out of me for a
What?
while, but it will heal and I will regain my sphincter.
Yeah, in time.
It's
in
not
time.
gone. You're, okay.
No, it got
but
that
like,
big.
but also, I want to stress that your phasing through the floor is actually very, very slow, and you kind of get stuck partway through, and then like they kind of have to push you down because they don't. one of the ensigns
They
just kind
figure
of.
they're like, well, let's
God.
pick a side. Gravity is supposed to go that way.
So we'll just do that.
Fuck it.
But
It's a guy
yeah,
with a shoe on a pole. It's
yeah.
like,
So there's about a dozen ensigns with their blaster pistols.
So they're very distracted
So
right now,
I go
Riley.
in the comments, Shh, Adam, get started on growing me a new Drax, and then I pull up until so the ship is just going straight.
I'm
upwards.
hanging.
Okay.
I'm hanging from
Roll-
the.
roll.
from-
So I hit a side panel that turns
wow,
off
you
the
got a
gravity.
lot of things.
Okay. Roll helm. I'm gonna have them roll. Have Ensign Morty roll security. So he's going to choose. He's going to pick 3. Oh shit.
Oh, he is he?
He also rolled a 3.
Fuck you.
you guys have to roll for
What
that.
are the
I rolled a
odds?
3 first.
Yeah. Well, you pull the ship up, and all the other ensigns like all fall and like fall over. He manages to keep his footing, and he actually jumps towards you, and he begins to fight. What are you going to do now? Are you going to do more ship jostling, or are you
I'm
gonna?
gonna step out of the way, and and shove his head into the pirate wheel.
Okay, that's security.
I think that's Helm.
I think
dealing
that's
with the wheel.
security because it's
Those of
combat.
you on the chat, comment wheel if you think I should roll for Helm.
Comment the right choice if you think he should roll security.
I'm looking at it. It says security from what I'm looking at. Everybody's saying security right now.
Yeah, I can
Everybody?
see.
Yeah.
How many people are saying security?
Three.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. You can't see because it's part of a blind poll. You're one of the contestants,
Tyler.
and you're not allowed to see.
I'm
I
looking
know
at it.
you
I
don't
saw.
care much about people from Poland, but that's a very insensitive joke.
Define security. Security. Yeah, definitely security. Yeah, that is true. So, all right. So let's roll again. So you roll security. He's going to say 3 again.
Tutastic? Who's Tutastic?
It's Jesse.
Oh, it's your boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, Jesse.
J Money.
Hey, Jesse.
He
thanks
rolled a
for
1.
watching,
What'd
bud.
you roll?
His name is Jacko
A 6.
Streetsand. Please don't.
Okay, you
Use
both
slang
fail,
that's
but
inappropriate.
he's starting to get the upper hand. He's surprisingly squirrely for
That's
a small
very
guy.
inappropriate joke, I feel.
This is how you repay me after everything I've done for you, you little
You
runt.
used this wrong name.
Yes,
Sorry,
Sorry.
Tutastic.
you've abused me for far too long.
Jack-
That
Green
was
Sand.
Drax,
Jack
not
goes-
me.
You are
Joe
pretty much
Cast.
the same in this.
Tutastic.
He strikes out at you.
I consider that a compliment.
So you get to choose the number.
Okay,
Pick 2.
I picked 2.
Okay,
Nice.
you rolled 5.
I rolled 4.
All right. Well, you get okay.
Ellie,
You
can
get
work on
closer.
growing that new Drax, please.
He's getting increasingly bloodied, and
Do you
you're
wanna
punching
check
him
back
in the
in
face.
with me for a
Yeah.
goddamn second?
No.
Because I'm a woman, isn't it?
No, it's because you're halfway through a floor.
I have a
melted.
bandolier of potions, as said by the lore. So I'm pulling
why-
out. I'm
what?
As
pulling-
established.
stop. I'm pulling
did
out.
that come
I'm
from?
pulling
Just
out
let her do it.
potions, chemicals,
Yes. Sure. Totally.
and I'm acids and bases. And
You
I'm
want to
like,
keep doing these hand movements a little more, Melanie?
There we go. It's a little more specific, a little less.
I'm pouring them into the ground, and I know exactly combinations. So this roll should be very easy, which means I should be able to choose 2
You'd
numbers.
think that.
What?
No.
No.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, do it. Let's
Yeah?
see.
What?
Let's see how that works. Because this is we're working on mechanics
I
here.
I've seen this.
choose
I know how this
one
goes.
And
This has
5.
been Calvin Ball with 2
Actually,
shots.
I choose.
Real.
I choose 2 and 3.
Okay. Just you got a 1. So
Mine,
you
I
I
do
will
those
help
things.
her by raising it to a 2.
okay? You do somehow.
Hey, nice. We used the new mechanic.
I'll wave the thing to wobble.
Okay. Yeah. You did
It
it.
mixes it well.
That's good. So what? So what was your goal again?
God
To
is
make
mad
another
at us.
to
Fun.
make another Drax. Okay.
How's our
um,
connection? Are we still on stream?
What? Yeah. Duh. Look at the thing.
I
uh,
wasn't sure if it was a power surge or if
There's
it
a
was just the
green
lights.
block that says that it's on.
Charlie,
I don't
another
know
Drax
what
has
you're
been
playing.
created. If you
So
want to
Melanie's
play
thinking-
as
Yeah,
that,
I'm that Drax.
okay, you're that
What?
Drax.
Cool. What do I do? Okay, so I'm
Charlie,
like
that
alive.
thing's turning
Yeah.
red. Is that?
That's
we're not
fine. That's
going
just
to
the
talk
that's
today.
just the audio.
Limiter.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Never mind.
We're just like above
So
it.
I'm a Drax. Where am I?
You're the floor below the bridge in a pile of goop.
Am I around anyone that I know?
You're around Adam
Can
who
I
created
kill
you.
Adam?
You can try.
Cool.
So roll security. What do you do to defend
I
yourself?
opened my chest to him.
It kind of just so that'd be science.
No, I just.
Oh, you just let him do it. All right.
Oh wait, what does open my chest
I
mean to
don't
you?
know. You
What? I
said
have
it.
no
What the
idea
fuck
what that
means.
means.
Well, he was like, roll science for open your chest, and I was like,
No,
what
no,
the
no, no,
fuck?
no. I
Because you
said
said you open your chest to.
Yeah, I
me,
thought-
he's
I
like,
don't-
roll science.
Yeah, like I don't know what you're doing. Are you just letting him kill you? Are you just gonna let him? Are you just gonna let him do it?
Kill me, my friend.
Then I don't have to roll.
I guess not. It's
Okay.
because there's no real chance of failure. You
Then
just
I-
you just disembowel
Yeah.
Adam Savage.
And I eat it and I gain nutrients. I grow a foot.
Yeah, yeah.
My ass. Is
both
still-
height wise and appendage wise.
My
Yes.
ass is still sticking out of the floor, and as I die, I say, use it as a trampoline.
I don't do that.
Also,
'cause
don't
I'm
forget
way
to
too
feed the
heavy.
rats. They eat 3 times a day.
I appreciate both that information.
and with
That's
that you
important. I
die.
wanna keep
And
the
that with
rats
and
off.
that you
Yeah.
die.
Cool.
So yeah, you're
Drax hears over the radio. Adam. Adam.
you hear that over
I
the
hear
radio.
that, I pick up the radio
Uh huh.
and I go,
Drax. Oh, thank God. But wait, is this a new Drax or an old?
It's not made apparent. It's up for the viewers
I
to
say,
kind of speculate.
"Where's Maury?"
Maury?
Morty. Yeah.
no, Maury.
Oh, Maury.
The
Okay.
television show. Maury.
Oh boy.
Get up here.
So you're kind of beating up the Ensign Morty, but
I'm
the other
beating up the corpse, and I go, "Who's the father?"
the other ensigns are kind of regaining their footing, I guess, in the 0G.
Lets me spin the wheel to give them less footing.
Okay, roll your helm.
I would like to make a note.
Yo.
2,
Though he
1.
Yeah, so they kind
though
of
he
jostle out of
pummels
it.
my body and destroys the flesh and bones and such of me, my glasses are inexplicably completely impossible to damage. Like they're
And
just
Drax puts them on.
they're
I put them on.
absolutely
I
yeah,
wear
they're-
them.
Yeah,
They give you
are,
a slight headache, but they make you look cool.
But yeah, they look
and
very
you
like a smart
quickly
lizard.
adjust them. What the science?
No, I
the
got a science boost of
skin
1.
for
Right?
the science skin for Overwatch of the
No,
big
we don't talk about bad
Winston.
games on this channel.
Of
Oh.
Winston?
Winston, yeah.
Okay. Sure.
So never mind, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess. All right. Just then, as you're making your way up to the bridge, just then the ship is rocked by an explosion. It seems that
This is the longest failed mission ever.
the other vessel has finally caught up to you and has struck a vital
We're so capable and
piece
bad
of the
at this
ship.
game.
You hear the computer say, "Warning, engine critical overload imminent. Ship to be destroyed in 1 action."
So I reach up and I grab Morty by the ear and say, "If you don't fucking let me drive this ship, we're all going to die."
Fine, do it. Just this. I don't want to die.
All right.
Please, God.
Wow, he's the worst mutineer
Literally the
ever.
worst.
So I take the ship and I'm just gonna push it into
Into fat.
super duper fast.
Okay,
drive.
extra fast space.
Oh,
All right, roll,
that's
roll,
so fast.
roll helm.
Look at this,
predict.
Ryan
So many
Johnson over there
trees.
coming up with reasons for.
Whoa, you got 3. You guys jump into fast space.
And we fly off into the distance,
No.
Yeah, you fly off into. Well, you're
Distance is
teleported
irrelevant.
into fast space.
Space.
ending the story.
At this point, the engines, the computer says, "Engine overload, critical. Engine
Uh-oh.
overload beginning."
I
And
draw my sword
okay,
and I attack the captain.
you okay? So
I
it's,
take my hat off and put it on Morty's head. Mutiny's done. The ship is yours.
oh, thank you.
Captain Morty.
I'm really happy about this. He turns around and he sees you in the doorway. He says, "Oh shit."
I flick the blood off my sword. That
That
you
it
don't
had
know where it came. I don't even know where it came from.
Yeah, the
There's
sword
just
and the
on
blood
it.
because
Yeah,
you were.
I have a sword. It's covered in blood. Oops.
Yeah. All right, roll
I'm
to
gonna
a.
say 3,
Okay.
4.
4.
That's it.
Yeah, you just you. Okay, so here's the scene.
Wait, can my spirit support him?
Yes.
Because
Your
the
science
glasses.
ghost. Yeah.
I would like to reduce that to 3.
Okay, yeah, you do.
But I take off the glasses and throw them on the ground
So the scene is
just to be spiteful. And
the
shitty.
scene is you guys are in fast space. The helm you put the hat on Morty and Morty's like, "Oh, good,"
And the
he
glasses
turns
have come
around.
off by now, so there's a lot of exchanging of accessories.
He turns around and he sees Drax with the blood blade, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And then the camera cuts to the outside the bridge, and we only see the window inside, and you hear a sound of a struggle, and then like grunts and Morty screaming, and then a big old patch of blood
ol'
splatter.
splatter, yeah.
and then the ship explodes, and that's
And
the
then
end.
Bang,
Perfect.
bang,
So
bang.
let's chat about
And then the song, yeah.
Hey guys, let's.
But then,
Wow.
but then, out of the explosion, comes the CRV TV flying out, and Drax and the captain are just holding on, going woo as it zooms through space.
In fast
So
space.
The actual
to-
hero.
To
Yeah.
cinch this up, really.
and then
Yeah.
the Night Court theme plays.
Okay, and now we're done with the with the
yeah, so
episode and the
shut
session.
Shut up.
I'm not done
if
winning.
we could do this, if we could wrap this up really nicely,
There's
let's
no
just
way
have
to wrap up that nicely.
So let's
let's just have everybody go around. Like we'll just do like 3 comments on like actually the play style.
Yeah, on
of
how
this
the game works.
Um,
Melanie, do you want to start?
Yeah, actually, to be completely honest, it's a very, very simple.
Yeah, that is true.
system, but it's simple in a way that allows for a lot of really fun playing off of each other. I think this is a game that we really
It's really
thrive.
easy to betray your friends.
No, honestly,
Yeah,
I mean,
a
we
little too
we,
easy.
Which is what I
we
look for.
thrived in it because
Yeah, you
because we
thrived
were
in
able
it.
to interact with each other.
That's fair.
Yes.
And it didn't prevent that, but it also didn't encourage us to like stray from the story. I mean, we did. We aggressively strayed from the story, and we were very bad.
We completed the
Very
story.
Sorry.
You absolutely did not.
We were supposed to bring the guy to the thing, right?
Yeah, and there was going to be
You
so.
blew up the
Okay.
I mean, I brought
all right,
him.
all right, all right.
I
First of
just
all, we
finished
gotta
it.
let Melanie finish her thought.
Second thing is, we probably need to iron out some stuff with the contested roles. But
Yes.
it makes sense to have contested roles because in every single RPG you do have to have contested
At
roles
some
because
point, yeah.
You try to do something, somebody's
Are you implying that a player would oppose another player's check?
I am, especially you. Chuck.
Disgusting. I would never in my
The
life.
very idea.
Right. I was talking about Riley. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I didn't oppose anybody's
he
checks.
wouldn't have.
I didn't. Honestly, I didn't oppose anybody's checks.
Additionally,
A lot of people
Star Trek
oppose
is a
me,
really
though.
Great, or even just like
A lot of
space
people
in
opposed
general,
me,
like
though.
A ship
Yeah.
is a really
trying
great
to murder
base.
everybody.
Hey, you
You
guys,
just went with
Hey,
the
guys.
women opposed.
is a really good base format for like a smaller group of people because you can run it with, basically. I mean, we did it really well with 3 players and an NPC.
Yeah, pretty much.
Marty was a player character to me.
He was.
He
yeah.
was. Yeah, he
Brought
was
the
a
tang.
spiritual
I just wanted- I
player
just-
character.
I
He
would-
was an SPC.
I would like to say, I ran a game for Strangers yesterday, and it
Ooh.
went so very well that I was very excited about tonight. That's all gone now.
Oh.
Thank you guys. I
You're welcome.
appreciate
We had
that.
a lot of fun. I think it was a good stream.
I'm
So,
glad.
What I think is that is the furthest from the rails we have ever strayed in anything ever, and that includes everyone as Johns because we were still playing by the rules. In
That's
that
true.
game.
That was technically what
But
you're
that
supposed
was
to do.
not this game's fault. I
Yes.
think this game is very simple and allows
Whose
for a lot
fault was
of
this
fun.
game?
Yours, because you
Cool.
kept trying to derail
Just make
at
no,
every
not,
single
not derail.
conceivable.
Win.
Yes, and you're not supposed to try and win these games.
Well,
Charlie.
So
Guess who won and guess who got
And,
night court?
I agree.
Number 2,
That's true.
I'm thinking that the whole thing where someone else helps out by raising or lowering the score, that kind of trivializes it if you have the D4.
That is true.
So
I would say anything
You
that's
shouldn't
not
be
a
able
D4
to-
because if
if it's like a non.
what if-
Excel
I think you
Yeah.
have to
I think
have a
D8 or
higher.
higher.
You have to have
Yeah.
a higher
What if-
level.
yeah,
of the other
yeah,
person.
yeah.
so
So-
D8 or higher.
no,
No,
here.
So if you have a D8 in something and I have a D6 in something, I can bump your score.
Yeah.
I think you
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And let's
I
let the
feel like what you're about to say
Yeah.
is that if a person has a high skill and then a higher skill than you, they should get to
Help you out.
help you. And if they
Yeah,
don't, then-
because if you have the D4, like you're already the most proficient at that skill, so you
so
you
who's gonna help you with
nothing's
what?
gonna help you. But
Right.
say you have a D6 in it, and then someone else has a D4, and you're doing the check, they can help you out.
Yeah.
Interestingly, what if you had a worse score than somebody else in something? So like if I had a D5 or D5, a D4, and Riley got a D6, he could actually detriment my roll.
If that's what you
Oh,
want to do, I
interesting.
feel like you could only do that if you wanted to hit
right,
somebody
if you
else's
decide
roll.
Actively,
if you wanted
yeah.
to hinder somebody else's roll, that would be something you could do. And by that, like maybe if I didn't have a higher die than like Charlie, then at least I could hinder Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is all very good information, good ideas. I think that we will implement these ideas, maybe add a couple more things before we play this game.
It needs a sober
game next.
rewrite. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll rewrite it, and then we'll come back and we'll play a new mission with whole new characters because your characters are lost in a different dimension.
What's wrong with Rex and Scalast?
What indeed? But yeah. Thank you guys for playing.
Charlie,
Thank you
wanna go watch
guys.
some Night Court?
Yeah, dude, I love Cat Dog.
Hey, let's all hang out and watch some Night Court.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, you just
I
go
hope
live
you
stream
you
of Night
enjoyed it. I'm very grateful for you, and I'm very sorry. We will
Wow.
we'll come back.
Okay, here's the thing,
Wow.
Tyler. That was a mess, but I still had fun.
It was fun. It was fun.
I had a lot of fun.
I do want to say though, I got through the opening crawl. I actually barely got through the opening crawl in this one, and then you guys instantly went from the mission because that jump to the rendezvous point was the very beginning, like the very first. It was supposed to be a very simple check, and then there was a whole thing about the guy getting kidnapped, and you guys had to either save him or the other ship.
Well, you're
and
welcome for helping that from. He didn't get kidnapped. You're
That's
welcome.
true. You
Yeah.
technically
Really, I
did.
saved
you
him.
technically saved him from being kidnapped.
Yeah.
You predicted my story
knew.
masterfully.
I knew.
Yeah.
My machinations lay undetected for years.
Exactly. Alrighty. Well, again, thank you guys very much. We'll see you next week.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh.